As the lights over Cardinal Stadium shine down upon the Davison battleground, the stands roar with excitement about tonight's game. Against the vicious Holt High School, this football team is ready to give it their all. Now prepare for one of the best Michigan football teams in the state, because the Cardinals aren't going to end this game with just a fight. It will end in a boom. One team, one playing field, 9 opponents, infinite number of outcomes. Good evening and welcome to DTV's live coverage of Davison Cardinal football. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Waldron's Pontiac Buick GMC trucks.
I'll take your best shot. Is that all you got? I'll take your best shot. Is that all you got? I'll take your best shot. Is that all you got? Well, it's all right. It's all right. I'll take your best shot. Is that all you got? Well, it's all right. Take your best shot. Take your best shot. Here comes the ready or not. Here comes the ready or not. How you like me now? I say. Here comes the ready or not. How you like me now?
Welcome to DTV football tonight. What a beautiful evening this is. You've got about 3 minutes till game time. So you have time to quick hit that bathroom break, get yourself something to eat if you haven't already, and something to drink. Sit down in your lazy boy and enjoy tonight's ball game. Brought to you on Channel 19 on the cable, DTV.
By Jim Waldron.
By Jim Waldron. Well, we're playing Holt tonight. One of the 3 H's that we picked up this year, Holt, Hazlitt, and Howell. Kind of teased our athletic director, asked him if, when he set up our schedule, if he just opened to one page and got everybody all at the same time. But pretty hard to find opponents without them being top of the line. Holt being one of our state champions in the last 3 years, Division I. They're the Holt Rams.
Last week's game at Howell, the Cardiac Kids return.
Oh man, they were the Cardiac Kids, scoring with 6.1 seconds left to go in the ball game, going the last 87 yards in 31 seconds.
Probably need just a little different kind of effort tonight, Jim.
Yeah, this is no Howell. This is big time tonight.
Number 41 at linebacker, Max.
We've got speed, but so do they. They have size, speed, and lots of numbers.
And at linebacker,
As
number
you can
88,
see, if our DTV crew pans back after the starting announcements here, there's starting lineups. There's a pretty sparse crowd on the Holt side of the field.
But what a beautiful evening for football, though, Kim.
Not too bad over here. We're pretty full on the Davison side, but it is holiday weekend. A lot of people have already gotten out of town. This is Channel 12's game of the night too, so there'll be lots of highlights. Hopefully, lots of good highlights for Davison.
Yeah.
When the game ends.
Well, a little over a year ago, we were ending it up with Hudsonville, which went on to lose in the state finals at Ford Field. So.
And we're basically the only team until the last game that gave them the run for the money. We had chances.
We had chances.
I can still remember.
Boy, do I remember.
a ball getting tipped at the line of scrimmage. It was going to be a touchdown pass right at the end of the game.
You can't wait to get back here and what could have been or would have been. But you know what? Whole new season.
Yep.
We got new boys out there. Got some great speed. Got a lot of returning lettermen this year, especially at the skilled positions. You're going to find Davison has lots of speed. Now Davison's going on offense first and deep. You have Wilson,
Kirksey, and Zeller.
and those
Zeller.
three fine
Yeah.
speed.
And the home opener is underway.
And that boot is well into the end zone. Once it crosses the plane of the end zone, it's an automatic dead ball and cannot be advanced. So Davison takes over 1st and 10 from the 20.
It's going to be one of the nice things to watch for Davison this year, too. Kicking game.
Yes, we have a new kicker this year for Davison. A transfer from Kersley, I believe.
And a cousin to
Yeah, cousin to one of our
McMurray's. That are
McMurray's, your linebacker, center linebacker, great linebacker for Davison.
We like to do that.
Adam's cousin, so.
It's a 6:59 kickoff. Very nice.
Well, people were coming out. If you look at it, we got a single back shotgun with twins both sides. That means you got 4 receivers in the pattern with only the quarterback and 1 halfback in
That's
the
Tim Olds,
backfield.
who's the halfback back there with Jared Cowan, the quarterback.
Timmy takes the ball.
Nope. Quarterback still has it and just got
Should have given it
plowed.
to Timmy. Tim probably weighs about 145 pounds, soaking wet, but he's got good speed. Just a great kid. And no gain by Jared Cowan. Gets right back to the line of scrimmage, so makes it 2nd and 10.
Remember, Jared's just a junior
Yeah.
quarterback.
We keep forgetting last year he was a sophomore as a starter all season.
2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball still at the Davison 20-yard line.
Same formation. Now, you've got great speed at these wide receiver spots. All
think
4 of them.
You'll find the same thing on the Holt side of the ball. Inside give. This
Yep.
is Olds.
That's his old.
First down.
First down and more.
Picks up 18.
Holds the ball carrier off the
Quick
right
hitter.
side. Big Cardinal
He
gain.
picks up 18, makes it 1st and 10 from the Davison 38-yard line.
That's what you're looking for with the spread, Jim.
Yeah. And what a nice kid he is. In fact, there's a whole bunch of nice kids on this squad. Tim's one of those kids. He played defense last year and didn't get a lot of playing time because, like I say, he's only about 5'6", maybe goes 145 pounds, but he hits like a cement truck.
Now we have a sophomore running back in there. Our first look at Richard Kirksey.
Richard Kirksey, you talk about now.
Great wrestler
He's a great wrestler, state runner-up last year at 189
as a freshman.
as a freshman. I mean, he's a football player. Plays great defense, plays inside linebacker.
This is Richard. Here he comes.
And he will.
He's got the corner.
And
Down to about the 21.
Driven out
24.
on the 24-yard line. So if we started at the 38, that's 12 and 26. That's a 36-yard carry for Richard Kirksey.
This is a local refereeing crew, too. I do recognize the guy on this sideline. We're trying to figure out who the officials were. They didn't come to the booth tonight, so we don't know who we have.
Number 3, Tom Brandenburg.
Nice run, nice blocking at the point of attack. Nice blocking at the point of attack.
Looked like Richard was running downhill there, too.
Yes. Okay, so we got the same formation. You got twins with a single back.
Well, there's just one guy in the middle on that defense. If you get the quick hitter, you got some room. Just like that. Picked up
And
5 quick ones.
You
6.
know what? He got the last 4 on his own. Takes it down to the 19-yard line. Make it second 5.
We've got the formation spread that everybody's out man-on-man with receivers. There's just a middle linebacker and the 4 linemen in the middle.
Well, you got to. You got such fine speed and hands out there with Cousineau and Zeller and Wilson.
Big nose tackles. Wow.
They're bringing
Blitz.
everybody up.
And then we ran right into it. That was Olds.
That was Olds for no gain. Maybe a half-yard loss. So it's going to be 3rd down. You're in field goal territory here.
Yeah, now we're closer to 6, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're still right there in the middle.
You can give it 5. It's a short 5.
Well, we see our first pass of the evening.
We were pretty conservative with the pass until we had to, and then we scored consistently with it last week.
It's a short week of practice, so you don't add a whole lot when you only have a couple of days to get ready.
And he's got talented receivers here. We've got a whistle.
We have
a flag.
a lineup issue.
It's us. It's us.
We're off somebody.
Offsides on the defense.
Offsides on the defense.
gonna be
But
3rd and
it's a
very
first down.
short.
It's a first down.
Is it enough?
It's a first down.
It is a first down.
It's a first down. So it's first down and 10
From the 14. Don't even need to look at it. That's way past.
Yeah.
The marker's on the line, isn't it?
The marker's on the line, but
is the marker not on the line over there, Jim?
yeah, they got to appease it. He's a good 1.5 or 2 feet. But you know,
Yeah.
if it's that close, why not? It doesn't cost you anything. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's ball game. It's sure a pleasure to be back here. What a beautiful night. What a great day. And I hope you guys have a good, safe holiday weekend this weekend. And it's going to be another great year here at Davison High.
Wow, that's a lot closer than it looked from this angle.
Well,
That stake must not be on the line over there.
Must not be.
Of course, we're looking at it from a skewed angle, so those
There's
officials
a
must know what they're doing,
Yeah.
huh, Jim?
Yes, they do. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 14. Davison breaks out in their standard spread offense. 4 wides.
Wow, he has
Single back.
Zeller and Wilson together down here.
Yeah. And look at they got him a bump and run.
Down, go, release. Oh, nice defensive
Nice
play.
defense. Nice defense.
By number 9 of Holt, Andy Sawyer broke that up.
Yeah. It was
It was going to be a tough pitch and catch there anyway.
Yeah, it was attempted for Garrett Stevens. So that makes it 2nd and 10. Did a nice job of covering at that time. They came up to take away the quick hitter,
Yep.
which means you got to throw it downfield.
And they are playing man-on-man on the outside, it looks like.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
It's bump coverage on the bottom of the screen here. A little more room at the top.
Well, I don't know how you can bump coverage.
Nobody in the
Wilson
slot, though.
and
Nobody in the
Zeller.
slot. Oh, now he's sliding out. This is Cowan. And he's going to get down to the goal line.
He's
down to the 3.
Down to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from the 3 for Jared Cowan. Nice little quarterback draw.
Nice block at the point of attack there. All you got to do is freeze a man for just
And
a second
give number
or so.
18, your halfback there, Mr. Oles, a nice job on blocking. He faked it to him. He turned, took like he had the ball, and took 2 guys with him.
Quarterback Jared Cowan, I've seen him over the summer repeatedly running down Davison Road.
Yeah, he's gotten a little faster. He's still no speed merchant, but he's definitely picked up his foot
strong.
speed.
He's also a wrestler.
Yeah, and baseball player too, big time. So
He's really been working. I've been seeing him all summer out on the roads. This is Cowan again. He's in.
touchdown, Davison.
Davison gets
looks-
first blood.
Well, that's what happened last week.
Yeah, it was quick, real quick start.
Nice start for Davison. That was a nice 80-yard drive, capped off by Mr. Cowan. Only 1 pass in that whole series. Everything else was on the ground.
80 yards in, what, 3.5 minutes?
Yeah, a couple big runs by Oles and Kirksey.
This is our new kicker, McMurray.
It's Mr. McMurray.
Up and through.
And
That's pretty.
that's pretty. That's correct. Nice start to the game. 8:29 to go. You got about 2 minutes if you want to take a quick break. Got to run to the bathroom or whatever else. But hustle back because you're going to see Davison defense out here.
Tonight we have Melissa Harris as our sideline reporter, and we'll be hearing from her at the end of each quarter. And I also believe we have some a highlight reel from last week to show you.
Yeah, last week, I'm telling you, last week's game was just, if you were there, oh my God. It was another one of those games when I thought I had put it in, I put the W was not in the bag, and they came back and put it there. If that's one of those games where statistically we'd won the game, but we were behind, and the cardiac kids were back. When they needed to score, especially with these wideouts, you can score in a hurry with those 4 receivers.
Getting ready for an exciting start to the school year next Tuesday. A lot of changes in the district, a lot of new administrators. Going to stay in bounds and a touchback.
Getting back to the end zone, a touchback.
That's a nice kick. Nothing you can do with that.
Yep, and the ball goes out to the 20. And our new administrators, of course, we have Kevin Brown has become the high school principal.
Just saw him walk down the track.
And assistant principals are Jerry Pigger and Julie Milanich.
All new administrative.
New administrative, but you know what? They're not new.
No, they've been in the system.
They've been in the system.
Good teachers.
In the district. They were good teachers that have been elevated up. It's a seamless change in administration.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Look at the Holt offense. Oh, we got
and boy, we are tight.
Here.
Yeah, we got the old power eye, shoulder to shoulder, wheel cover to wheel cover, and here we come. And here's a nice 24.
9 yards.
Picks up 9 yards. He got 8 of those before anybody hit him.
Anthony Scott, a 5'8", 200-pound senior with legs like tree limbs. Look at those.
I think
things.
he transferred into their district down there this year too. He had 1,500 yards last year, if I remember correctly.
We've had a lot of athletic transfers into Holt.
Yeah.
Boys and girls programs.
Well, they're
a
big
growing
they're a
district.
growing district.
Like a Grand Blanc around
yep.
Lansing.
And you've got a power eye again. And they're wheel cover to wheel cover. And they're just plain going to come at you.
Tailback again.
24.
First down.
And a first down.
Another 5.
So at the 35-yard line, make it 1st and 10 for Holt.
They had a pretty easy game last week, and I think I read where they only passed the ball 6 or 9 times the entire game.
You don't have to if you've got that kind of line in front of you.
Big boys.
Those are very.
The center's not all that big, but the guards and tackles are.
They move the line. They move you off the ball. Fullback.
That's a good stop.
There's a good stop. Yep. By number 34, and 34 is Jake Reeser on that tackle, and a little help by number 8, and that's Aaron Bador.
We'll be hesitating a little tonight until we learn numbers with
learning numbers.
Every year it's a new crew.
Davison sits in their 4-4 defense.
Boy, we're packed up there too, aren't we?
Well, you got to be there. Wheel cover to wheel cover. So you put your ends on their defensive ends, offensive ends out there. And
oh, we got some penetration.
24.
But he got around the corner.
24. Boy,
First
nice run.
Down and still on his feet.
Still on his feet. He runs hard. He's all the way past the midfield stripe at the Davison 49, 1st and 10, after picking up a nice 15 yards in that run.
We had good penetration there, but we weren't able to get a hand on the running back.
I'm telling you, he's an arm load.
You look how he's built, Jim.
Yeah.
Low to the ground, and he just has tremendously large legs. You're just going to hit those things and bounce.
Well, he's a big-time Division I prospect.
Here he goes again.
Number 24
Corner.
for them.
We got
a holding.
Hold on the tackle, 77 out there. So
but the tackle was made by number 1. That's Jeremy Wilson. And number 24 is Anthony Scott. And Jeremy Reeser, Jake Reeser again on the tackle.
As holding on the left tackle there.
We're going to be 10 yards from the line, from the
flag, I think.
From the flag, yeah. Not from the previous spot, from the flag.
Second and
19.
Yeah.
Or 1st and 19, I'm sorry. There's 6:13 left to go in the first quarter. Davison up 7-0. Hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game between the Davison Cardinals and the Holt Rams. First time I think Davison's ever played Holt.
I'm sure it is, yeah. Going to be a lot of firsts in the next few years as the Big Nine Conference continues to lose members. Ooh, little bobble there.
Number 24 and a tackle in the backfield by number 8. And that's Aaron Bador again. Aaron's playing defensive end, I believe.
Yeah, he is. He's angled out there.
Boy, is that a big responsible position out there. He's got to keep people inside of him, and he can't over-penetrate.
Not quite so bad against a straight-up team like this, but when you're running against an option team.
Oh, my goodness,
it's always got to make up your mind on every
Well, with
play.
Option, you know who your assignment is. They're assigned on the option. Now you might see second down and long, you might see a pass.
See if they come right. They've been going left. Yep, right side this time.
Oh, number 24. Boy, he hit somebody and just bounced
ran
off
over
him.
Benny Welch there, number 6.
Yep. Number 19 helped on the, I think that's Ball, if I'm correct. No, it's Kevin Klein. Kevin Klein helped out on the tackle and Benny Ball, but not before he picked up a 7 on that. Makes it 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12. Might see a pass.
Tell you, we have not been able to stop Holt tonight.
Just once.
If they stop them, they might stop themselves here, but they haven't. We haven't stopped them.
See if we got some pressure on the quarterback here. It is a pass. He's getting flushed. He's getting flushed further.
Block in the back. Yep.
That's okay. And then he threw it away anyways.
And that might be intentional grounding too if they throw that one.
Is that a spot penalty?
That's a spot penalty.
You'd probably take that penalty at this point.
You might take that penalty and back them up. That'd take you to the 25.
But you probably would take this if this is a spot penalty. Block from behind.
It's a spot penalty, and it's.
Let's decline.
Okay. See, I'm surprised they didn't call that intentionally grounding since he threw that. He was ready to be taken down, and he threw that into the stands.
Yeah, he's already flushed out of the pocket, though.
And not in high school. It makes this isn't the pros.
Not the pros. Come on.
Okay, deep we have number Wilson and Zeller. Two great speed merchants back there. Oh, and it is Bart.
They got a piece of it.
They got a piece of it.
Stay away. Let her just die right there. Davison get the ball on their own 35.
Number 27 picks it up and runs in the end zone, but that's a dead ball.
Run him down to get it back, but it doesn't matter.
He says, but I caught the ball.
Look at 21. Touchdown. Doesn't work that way, son.
I think it was 8 and
Davison's ball on their own 36.
I think that was blocked by Aaron Bedore, the right end, defensive end.
Yeah, not sure. They were both there. They were both there.
Well, if it was number 88, that's Adam McMurray. And so Davison takes over, first and 10 from their 36-yard line. With 4:32 left to go in the first quarter, Davison up 7-0. He's still explaining to 27 why that wasn't a touchdown.
Yeah. There is no change of possession there.
Once the ball's kicked, if it's not touched by anybody other beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's why I was saying.
Okay, we got the same formation we had before.
Audible,
no,
maybe?
we don't. We got trips. We don't have twins.
Give up the middle to Olds.
Tim Olds, and he's still running.
Boy, nice run there.
Nice run. He picks up 7 yards. First and 3, or second and 3 now.
Davison has a tough early schedule.
You know, let's give
3 out
some.
of the first 4 on the road.
We've been running that ball, and you got to give some credit to those hogs up front. You've got number 67 up there. That's Ryan Renbarger.
That's almost a.
And you got Mr. Ball, I'm sure, is up there.
Yep, he's on the right tackle, it looks like.
And
trips again. Wilson's
same
alone
formation.
at the top. Give to Olds.
Look at the block outside. Look at the block outside by number 5.
It's all right.
Nice block out there by Garrett Stevens.
Garrett's playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah. In fact, you got 2 or 3 kids that are playing both sides, going both ways. And Richard Kirksey is often in.
Yeah.
No, he's not full-time, but you've got several, though, that are going both ways. Zeller goes both ways.
Now we're back to
double twins.
Yeah. Give us to Richard Kirksey. Oh.
And he picks up a long one.
Needed to try and slide left there, but it was just a big clog of people.
Yeah, if he could have cut back, it was big time.
Against the grain, looks like he had some room, didn't it, Jim?
But a little easier to see from up here.
You can't see that when you're when you're in the line of scrimmage.
Nice kids. You know, that's the nice thing about being a teacher at Davison. You sure do meet a lot of nice kids, and especially out here on the football field. They're not just out on the football field, they're in the band and the choir and everything else too. Okay, twins again.
Quick snap. This is Cowan. He's got a big gainer. First down, and holds onto the ball.
See, there's 2 options back there. You got 2 running backs back there, and Cowan picked up 12 that time. Takes it up to the Holt 32-yard line. 32-yard line, first and 10. There's 2:40 left to go in the first quarter. Davison up 7-0. And we have a timeout on the field right now. Holt has called a timeout. You know, Holt scrimmaged Howell, and Howell was able to move the ball against Holt pretty consistently on the ground. And Davison's having a lot of luck right now, too. Davison's problem, they had trouble last week against against Howell, when Howell went to double tight power I, which is exactly what Holt's doing. And we don't have the big horses up front in that defense to try and hold people down, although we don't give up the big play, or we haven't. This has been a good opening quarter for us so far. I hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game.
It's unusual for a team to take a defensive timeout, but I think you're seeing the same thing I was.
They're on a roll.
They're on a roll, so we got to make some changes
and
here.
Our name isn't Butter either.
That's right. You can remember through the years, there's been a few games where we've done the same thing.
Yes, you have to, somewhere along the line, you got to stop and tell kids, hey, it's time to suck it up.
It's tough as plays are running one after the other to make much of a strategy change. You got to get a timeout to do that.
Well, Howell did that last year. They came out second half, and they were in the spread and came out to a double tight power football and almost won the ball game because of it.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 32.
Ball at the Holt red 32-yard line. Cardinals up 7-0. It's 1st and 10 Davis.
I tell you, when we throw, they're going to be open.
They're up close on the line of scrimmage at the top.
And they're coming up tight now, hoping that you'll throw.
He's got Garrett right down the middle, and he's got Zeller for
Zeller,
an easy one.
touchdown for Zeller. Nice pass, pass and catch.
He had two options. Both people were.
Well, see, I told you, they called the timeout. They said, come on up, bump, keep them close. We want to keep things in. And what happened was Davison came out and did just the opposite. That's only the second pass we've thrown. And Zeller had him beat. In fact, had to wait for the pass.
Yeah.
The guy
was on the other hash in the middle. He wide open too.
See, what happened was they got the eye looking inside for the run first. And they tried to bump him off to stop him. And Davison goes up 14 with the extra point good with 2:34 to go in the first quarter.
That's all because of the ability to run the ball.
Run the ball. Yep. Let's give some credit to those men up front. Number 77, that's
Ball.
That's Ball. And center is, golly, I should know too.
And number 66, Anthony Rivas.
Anthony Rivas is in there.
51, it looks like came off the field there. Jordan Lang.
Jordan Lang is our center.
Yep.
What a nice kid Jordan is. He's a big teddy bear.
All right, we're going to get a chance to see that last pass one more time. We've got it on replay. The guys can spin it up from the booth. Here it is.
You'll see him.
How wide open he is here. Nice throw.
Nice throw, right on the money. Wilson was open too, deep.
All right.
That's what happens when you have speed.
McMurray to kick it off. Davison up 2 touchdowns early in the first quarter. Coming back
And
to
the
this
ball
corner again.
goes to
Nice
the 10-yard line by
good
number
catch.
24. That's
Trying to go
Anthony
left.
Scott. Oh, nice tackle.
41 tackle.
Nice tackle by number 41. And
Max Ellard.
Max Ellard.
That was a pretty nice catch on that kickoff.
That was a pretty nice
I thought
catch.
it was a good potential for a fumble out of bounds.
Well, he's a heck of a potential college tailback, too. Oh, they're at their own 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for Holt. Down 14-0 in the first quarter here.
We really haven't stopped them either. The penalty did.
Now they're coming out of a flank with an eye.
This is
Number
Scott.
24.
Nice hesitation to cut back, but a good stop. Just to gain a 2, it looks like, Jim.
Yep, and the guy on the wheels down there is 5, which is Stevens, and number 6, which is Benny Welch.
Going to be one of our stars on the hockey team this winter.
Oh yeah, and he's going to be, you know what, he's a backup to Jared Cowan at quarterback too. Great athlete. Comes from a great family.
His brother graduated this last year.
Yes, brother all-state in hockey. And he's got a young brother coming up this year, freshman, supposed to be a real fine hockey player also. Just good kids.
unbalanced to the right, Jim.
Yeah, we do the scoreboard. We say something about the scoreboard.
And he's
Got him contained, and the pass is underthrown.
well. The pass was not tipped by Stevens. Garrett Stevens tipped that pass, and goes to 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8.
Looks to me, Jim, that their passing game is probably going to be relatively simple. It'll all come off ball fake.
Well, they're only putting one receiver spread.
Just a little
so
flood there.
if you're coming off your tight end or a back out of the backfield. That was a back out of the backfield that time to try and get them a little more coverage. I don't think they're used to not having their running game going.
Well, being down 14 early is probably not.
Here we
something
go.
they
Now
should
we
do.
come the shotgun, and we've got still double.
Got it out. Quarterback scrambling, and he's going to go down. Oh, nice pass.
And a 1st down.
Nice hit there, but the quarterback was able to get the ball off.
Yep. To
Wow,
number
that's big.
81.
Big time play there by the quarterback.
Yep. And he takes it out to 81, which is Cody Nash.
Cody Nash Niffen. Boy, you talk about being under fire. He had a guy right up underneath his shoulder pads.
He had lots of pressure, but he played very well that time. Davison had 3 guys in his face. Now we'll see him go right straight back. I think you'll find
to the running game.
To the running game.
We got blood. Garrett's got to come out. Got a little scratch on an elbow.
Mr. Stevens has to come out. He's got a.
Richard Kirksey's going to replace him out there at that linebacker spot. Not missing any assignments now.
Just move Max Allard out to the
end there.
defensive end. 24. Boy, he hits a hole in a hurry. Nice run, nice blocking at the point of attack.
He gets at least 2 or 3 after contact. That time he didn't get any contact until he was about 4 out.
Time. Yeah, he's just quick and he's strong. He's always leaning forward. That's the thing.
Garrett Stevens right back in the game.
Yeah.
A little tape around the bloody spot. Pass. Down the middle. It's going to be intercepted.
Wilson on the intercept.
Jeremy Wilson's going to pick it off. He's got some room. He's got some room here. Watch his block. Oh, yeah.
Nice block.
Oh, yeah. You can see that block coming from 15 yards away.
And that block was by Eric Jarvie. Eric Jarvie on the block. And number 1, that's Jeremy Wilson. He's
Cody Nash Niffen took it right up under the
but
shoulder
that's
pads.
you're looking at a Division I potential player next season too.
Probably on defense too, John.
Probably on defense, yeah. So Davison takes over, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line.
We're going to get a replay probably at the end of the quarter.
Okay, and there's 28.7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Davison up 14-0. Okay.
Probably one more play in the quarter.
Here we got Twins again.
Oh, we got a flag. This is Kirksey.
It's probably
another flag.
Formation.
Maybe while the referees sort this out, we could run the replay right now, guys, of that last interception. It's going to take a couple seconds. Replay of Jeremy Wilson's intercept.
You know what it is? I think they're going to go formation by Davison.
Ball was just overthrown by about 3 yards. Watch the block here that comes into the corner of your screen.
It's close, so he barely gets his head in front. Wow. Barely gets his head in front.
All right.
We had holding against Davison.
They're going to take the holding penalty because that's the bigger of the two.
That's a 10-yarder from the spot of the foul. So it's going to be first down and 20 with 22 seconds left to go in the first period. The nice thing is, it's not a good thing that we got the holding penalty, but that can be made up in a couple passes or in one pass. I guarantee you Jeff Putnam is not pleased about that.
Is that our first flag, Jim?
That's our first flag tonight. We had
Yeah, you
two of them
wanna-
on the same pass.
When you get in these kinds of games, you want to be as clean as you
What
can
happened
be.
is you didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage, and so one of them moved up late, but when he did, he had a man in motion.
Cowan to pass. Going to go the opposite way? No, he's going to have to just eat this one. Oh, that's a grounding. There's the flag.
Yeah, and it's 5 yards from his spot, so we're going to lose 5 more yards.
That wasn't probably the best of decisions.
I thought that he wasn't grounding it as much as he was being pulled down as he
No.
went to throw the ball.
No, there was nothing there. He just let her go. So that's going to be a loss of down and some yardage.
It's lost down and 5 yards from the spot.
So we're
So
going
it's-
backwards pretty
we're
quickly
going
here.
Back. It's going to be a mile. It's going to be second down and a mile.
We've got 1.2 seconds left in the first quarter with Davison up by 2 touchdowns.
Now that's a little exaggeration when I say second down and a mile, but it's
That's
a few
pretty
yards.
close.
There's 10, 20,
30 yards
30
maybe?
yards. Yeah, second and 30.
Well, the thing here is just to be smart. Don't give the ball back.
That's right.
Get some yardage, do what you have to do, and then punt the ball and play defense.
You can't afford mental mistakes.
No.
We had too many penalties last week. Kurt Davison.
Some of those were real and some were Memorex.
Yeah. Well, they were
Blitz
all
coming.
real because
This
they
is
were
Kirksey. Picks up
Boy,
5.
there looked like I thought we had a face mask, but no call.
Had a hold of the jersey, it looked like, Jim. That's going to be the end of our first quarter.
Davison 14, Holt 0.
And we're going to go down to the sideline with Melissa Harris. Take it away, Melissa.
The Slazak family scoreboard. It shows the Davison Cardinals 14.
Thanks, guys. It's already the end of the first quarter, and the Cardinals are already up 14-0. Tonight's game is looking a lot like last week's game against Howell. The Cards had a huge lead, but then lost it in the middle. They came back with a dramatic victory within seconds of the game. DTV's Zach Hall was there to catch all the action, so here are your highlights.
Thursday, the Cardinals faced the first of their 9 opponents at Howell's home field. The first half went explosive, as the Cards were able to shut out the Highlanders with help from Garrett Stevens and Davison quarterback Jared Cowan. Approaching the next half with an even greater confidence, Davison was awestruck by a now charged-up Howell team, who were able to break the Cardinal defense and gain the advantage over Davison with a 4-point lead. With only 19 seconds left in the final quarter, Garrett Stevens showed the Cardinals were not going to let this game slip through their hands as he caught and ran a 64-yard play, which took him all the way into the end zone. A powerful finish to an amazing game. There's no doubt that this team has shown their true colors and taken their first step all the way to state champions. For DTV Sports, I'm Zach Hall.
So Sean is driving herself up what?
So we're back. Second quarter about to begin. Davison gets 2 touchdowns in the opening quarter and are faced with a 3rd and 22 or 3.
Yeah. So it's 3rd and long, let's put it that way.
Once again, just want to be smart.
You
That last play had potential. Russell got grabbed by the uniform. He may have gone for several yards.
Yeah, Richard, they might run that play again.
So to keep it. Oh,
You know, they bring pressure up the middle of the linebackers.
yeah. Good decision there. Just put the ball in the middle of the field. There was nobody there to be intercepted or anything else. Just throw it away. Just threw it away.
So now we have 4th down and 25. And Cousineau, number 3, is our punter.
Trevor Cousin. Good baseball player.
And should be a pretty good basketball player this fall, or this winter.
Receive number 81, Cody Nash.
Cousineau back deep to punt. Single back.
They tried.
Not going to be much of a return there. None.
No return. Ball went out of bounds.
37.
I swear we practiced that. 25 yards on the punt.
Oh.
Make it actually about 27 yards.
Put it down to 35. Wow, that was an interesting mark. I thought the ball actually went out at least a couple yards back this way.
So we have 1st and 10 for Holt from their own 35 with the start of the second quarter. Davison up 14-0.
Tell you, Jim, it looks to me like you want to, if we can stuff the run at all, they're not going to be very effective passing the ball. We'll be in good shape there. Just got to be able to stop the run.
Well, we've got good defensive ball players too on the pass with Wilson
The
and
quarterback
Zeller.
doesn't look all that strong. The running game is what scares me. And number 24.
should scare you a lot.
This is give the
Inside.
full fumble. Davison has it.
Picks it up.
Recovered by, let's see if we can get another.
Cardinals recover.
Is that
Number 19,
19?
Kevin Klein, defensive tackle.
You know what? It wasn't a good handoff. I watched it. He put it on his hip instead of putting it into his.
Looked like there was a
into the
hand
belly.
there too, Jim. I'm not sure if we had that on a replay, but looked like there might have been a hand in there too.
But I think he got it on the hip though, and then that ball they never made good connection with it. So Davison comes up with the ball first and
Wow,
10
great opportunity here.
from the 33-yard line or whole 33-yard line. We've got trips to the short side of the field with Jeremy over here by himself with single coverage.
He's got help in the middle, but it is single coverage.
Ball carrier.
We got to get Russell to try and cut back. I think the cutback's there.
Richard picks up one.
27 at Zayek and 99.
So it's second and 9.
Number 99, Nick Norton, along with number 27.
You know, I'm waiting to see the Utah pass here. We were pretty successful.
Here's that
with it.
fumble by Holt. Yeah, there was a hand in there.
Was there?
Yep, Kevin got his hand in on that, Kevin Klein. Second and 9.
You know, got to give Jeremy Lang a lot of credit too, because he's out here on the snap. All the snaps have been good. Coming out here out of the shotgun every play.
And that's a no-look snap. You got to have your head up to block. This is Cowan.
And he's
Back
maybe
to the
a
line of
yard,
scrimmage. Yeah.
maybe one. No, they're pretty much, they've decided, you know, you're going to have to beat us with a pass.
Yeah, you can see they're shuttling interior linemen about every 2 plays to try and keep their legs fresh.
Cardinals brings up a third down.
And the guys they bring in are as big as the ones who
I know.
came.
It's third and 9.
Once again, you want to be smart here. Trips.
That's Jordan Lang on the center. I called him Jeremy. I should know better than that.
Wilson alone at the top. Oh, it's blitz coming. Cowan's creamed. Zeller, jump ball out of bounds.
Nice pass, but he's hurt.
No, I think he's all right, but he got pummeled.
Oh, he didn't get up quick, though.
I wonder if he got a little wind.
Well, we need to punt this ball. Don't try for a field goal.
He's holding
Too far.
holding that arm, Jim, that left arm. He's holding that left arm. Davison calls timeout.
Okay, we've got a 31. It would be a 48-yard field goal.
Yeah, I think you don't punt, but you
pooch it.
if you either pooch or you run another play and try and pick something up, or at least push it down a little deeper.
Another reminder that
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Kick it
The
out of
angle would
bounds
be
and
way
make it-
too low to try and do any kind of a field goal attempt. Plus,
But you know what?
You're 50 yards.
You punt it out so that they can't run it back. And if it goes out, you picked up 15
12 yards there.
12 to 15. But you don't give them that extra. Don't make them go a full 80 yards, not 65.
76 reunion. Call 653-5301.
Jared Cowan really took a hit on that
But
last
they
play.
brought the linebacker straight up to center, and nobody picked him up.
Give Jared credit. He stood right there and delivered, but wow. It did
They-
change the fly of the ball a little bit, though.
They ran a blitz.
But, you know, throwing that ball up into for grabs with our receivers is not a bad play.
No, because you got receivers that can go up and get it.
And we're generally taller than everybody we're playing, so. Well, let's see what they got cooked up here.
We're going for it.
My guess is we might see a running play.
10 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cardinals facing a 4th and 9 on a home 32-yard line.
My guess is you got the Utah pass coming. Nope.
Wilson alone. Got him for 6. Oh,
Touchdown.
what a perfect
Wilson.
pass.
What a beautiful pass.
What a
Right down the
perfect
money.
pass by Jared Collins.
Right down the sidelines and never broke stride. Right over his shoulder.
You remember in that Hudsonville game, the
Yeah.
defensive back that was on Jeremy, and he was
this fast.
he was as good as Jeremy was. I don't think you see that tonight.
No. Davison goes up 20 with the extra point ensuing.
I can't tell you how good that pass was for a high school player.
Oh, it was pretty, wasn't it?
Wow.
And it's a junior, too.
30 yards, like right on the nose.
And was Holt picked up their blitz
Oh.
right side linebacker.
Nice job by Cowan there on that snap. That ball was in the ground.
Yeah, you got to give some credit to Tim Oles on who picked up the blitzing linebacker that time, too.
10 minutes, 2 seconds.
Maybe we can have that one run again, guys, if you got some tape on that.
But Davison goes up 21-0 in early in the second quarter.
Here we go. This is as pretty as pass as you're going to see at the high school level right here.
Watch him turn it up right here.
Just perfect. Wow.
They had two
Right
men on
between
the
two
ball,
receivers.
too, but he had him by a stride, both of them.
So it's 21-0 with 10 minutes
Boy,
to
who
go
would
in the
have
second
expected
quarter.
This? You know, Howell was not a bad ball club last week. Howell's going to be in the state playoffs, I predict. In fact, Howell, Holt, and Hazlitt all will be in the state playoffs, I predict.
Collins, pretty good size. Yeah, Collins. Good wrestler.
Okay, ready for the kickoff by Mr. McMurray.
Good
Kicks
kick.
the ball deep. Ball goes down to the 2-yard line.
Oh,
Number 81.
get a hand on here. There we go. Got him stopped now, I think.
Not until he picks it up to the 38-yard line
37-yard return.
by number 81. 81 is Cody Nash Niffen.
Oh,
Mr.
there's a name
Nash
for you.
has some
There's a name for you.
Nash Niffen. I assume the K is silent. K-N-I-F-F-E-N. Okay. Well, we come out. We've got two splits and twin backs.
Give us to number 24. Nice tackle. Who's on the bottom? Number 18? Number 88. Adam McMurray. Adam McMurray playing linebacker.
Just told to bring it to you guys.
Go see you guys. Okay. Nice tackle that time.
2nd and 10. Looks like Davis has made a couple of adjustments on the running game. It's a pass. Oh, and Stevens just clotheslines him for a 10-yard loss.
Number 8.
You know, it's hard to believe how
Making that number 5.
Stevens, he's so tall, so quick, and has such good athletic moves. That playing out there, he's such a great.
Really nice article in tonight's Flint Journal.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, very nice article.
Well, he's a nice kid. You know, comes from a nice family. His
Pretty fair all-around athlete. Basketball player, baseball player.
well, so was his dad, and so was his grandpa. So
Brother?
brothers. His uncles were also very fine.
All right, we got
baseball
third and
players,
about
whatever.
18-19, and a timeout.
Timeout
by
Holt, their second timeout, with 8:28 left to go in the second quarter.
Boy, another stop and a score would be a huge.
In the south end of the field.
There
It's
is,
been a great start.
yeah, great start. You know, that's the nucleus in the core of this team. We're not deep as far as, but we have lots of talent in that opening two lines and backs, especially at the skilled positions. We're a little young at the line in some cases, but you've got some returners in like Lang and Ball there that they're studs.
We had a meeting with the athletic director this week, and he said the numbers for all fall programs are up. Tennis, cross country, girls basketball, all numbers are up.
You know, that was one thing I used to preach to the kids. It's
Get involved.
how get involved. But the nice thing is you're lucky that you go to a school that is good academically and athletically and all the other things that go on in Davison, to be part of it and be part of it.
All right, well, let's see what Holt has up their sleeve here. If it's conservative or if they feel like
It's
they need to get going.
3rd and 18. And we got spread single back. They're definitely going to be throwing the ball from
little
here.
contain here. Yeah, we got some contain. Stay inside. There's nobody up there. Oh, that might have been early, but he caught the ball. It's going to be 4th and
He might have been
2.
beyond the line of scrimmage too.
I thought the hit by the defensive back might have been just a little early on the receiver, but Cody Nash-Niffen grabs one.
And
4th and 2, no doubt they'll go for
4th
this.
and 2.
Think? Got to go for it, don't you think? Huge if you don't make it.
No, they're not going. They're going to punt.
They're going to punt. Well, maybe.
3 is the punter.
The punter is
into the
in.
game. Tom Brandenburg.
And Mr. Tony Scott over there is asking Coach, why aren't we going for it? He's over there, said something to the coach. You can
And
see
I'm wondering why our guy on the sideline has a number 1 up on the marker instead of a 4.
There he goes. He got ripped.
Okay, 4th down and 2. They might be
Better
trying to
make sure
draw
we
us
get a
off
snap
sides
all the way
too.
back too.
They might be trying to draw us off
Yeah, it's a quick
sides.
snap. 1st down.
And then some.
Boy, you got to just believe that's going to happen from that part of the field.
Boy, it was a nice call. Picks up about 25 yards. And they're out at the, Michael Zeller on the tackle. He was one of the guys that was downfield waiting for the return, waiting for the punt.
You and I sitting here think that's probably what they're going to do is short snap it. Our defenders weren't thinking that way. Well, now it's time for the defense to play. See if that gives Holt some life. The tailback. Oh, he got through the first tackle, but the second group is there.
Yeah, he ran right through 41 for Davison. Ellard,
and Ball.
but Welch and Dankins made the tackle, but not before he picked up 3 yards. So it's 2nd and 7.
A guy like that, you've got to hit him thighs and down.
Yeah.
You cannot get him up around the top. Those legs will just push him right on through.
7 minutes. 7 minutes remaining.
Here he comes again. Jumps. Oh, nice tackle there by number 4.
Helped by 88
Reyes Saldana.
and Adam McMurray. But it's 3rd down and a long 4. 3rd down and 4.
This is definitely 4-down territory, especially
Yeah.
with the score. We got 6.5 left in the first half. Davison up 21-0. The lights are on. Not yet taking effect, but they're on.
Actually, the light's been on all day. We call it the sun.
Here goes that tail.
24. He's got the
First
corner
down
and then some.
more.
Boy, when he hits that at
Boy,
full
yeah, when he
speed.
sees his opening, he just really puts into
And he's
another gear.
inside the 10, so it's 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line. Boy, does he break that corner in a hurry. If those safeties don't come up and meet him at the line of scrimmage, he gets ahead of a speed, full speed, head of speed up. Boy, you're in trouble.
All right, you got a short field to work with now. We'll see if Davison crowds the line of scrimmage. So we're going to take a timeout for on defense here, it looks like. Yep.
That's a good timeout for Davison. You don't carry him over, so with 5:47 left to go, Holt 1st and goal inside the 10. Davison takes timeout. Davison up 21-0 in the second quarter.
Second timeout in the first half also.
I got a whiff of this smoke.
Well, it's been a great game so far for Davison.
It's been a great start.
We've only made a couple mistakes, and we've capitalized on their mistakes.
Well, you know, Holt is going to come up with some points.
You want to find out who the timeout is?
Just not going to keep this offense down the whole game.
This is a big-time program we're playing here, too.
Yeah, I think our guys, and I think their guys too, see this game as a measuring stick for the season.
Yep.
Mike, good job.
It's hard to find games. I mean,
I'll catch up.
our athletic director said when you call, people just laugh when you tell them that you're from Davison and you're looking for a game because nobody wants to play you.
In football, that all-important 6 wins is what everybody's looking for.
Yep.
First and goal from just inside the 10.
I formation.
Tailback again.
Tailback number 24.
Nice tackle there by number 6.
Number 6.
Benny Welch again.
Benny Welch stepped right up, grabbed a hold of him, and said, "You're stopping right here. Give him a half a yard."
Yeah, you just
give him a half a yard.
Looks like we're going to be saying Benny Welch's name a few times this year.
He's another athlete, an athlete.
Jeremy giving that wide receiver quite a bit of room there. Ball up the middle this time. No, we're going right again.
Same play. They got the big yardage on.
Touchdown.
He's in. Only I'm not sure they called it in.
No, they call him out. Out at the 1-inch line? Wow. Hey, Jim, there's that pylon down again.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything, though, right?
No.
So it's 3rd and goal from, looks like they've actually got about the 1-yard line.
So this is 3rd and 1 from the 1.
Nothing fancy here. I think we're going to see 24
this is power football.
or 27. It is the tailback for 6.
And then some. Boy, does he run hard. He's one nice halfback for him.
The big play in that whole sequence was the fake punt.
The fake punt for 30-some yards.
It's all right. 2 touchdown lead still, and we'll get the ball back here after the extra point attempt. By number 40-something or other, 2, looks like. Sean Schnorr.
They can put the points on the board.
Yeah, they had, what, 44 last week?
Yeah.
Whoa! It's a fake, going for 2, or is it just a bad snap? It was a bad snap. There's nothing going on here.
Tackle is by Richard Kirksey.
I like those odds.
Does he have a little speed? Richard is pretty
Richard wants to pin him. So it's 21-6. Remember that missed extra point. That may come back toward the end of the game. That was a pretty bad snap.
You know, and I think I know who made the problem, or who was the problem on that.
Oh, man. We got just 5 minutes and 1 second left in the first half, which has been a very entertaining first half, quite frankly.
If you're Davison football.
Yeah, well, that's all we're worried about, Jim. Replay now, coming. Oh, this is Richard's tackle. Little pull him down from behind job. Actually, it looked like the turf might be just a little bit wet on the sideline edge there.
I tell you, though,
This
field looks
remember last
absolutely
year we sat up here
superb.
the first weekend was a little thin.
Yeah, last week it was 21-6. Or 21-7 just before half. So
All right. Kirksey,
this
Zeller,
looks
and
like
Wilson back
last
to
week.
receive
So
this
this
kickoff.
and they're going to get the ball first. So what we need to do is that ball goes into the end zone.
Oh, man.
Richard, you got to make sure that it goes into the end zone.
That's right.
That's a free
That
ball.
was a great kick, just like McMurray's first kick.
That's a free ball for anybody to pick up once it crosses 10 yards. So when you're watching to see if it's going to roll into the end zone, you better be ready to go on top of it, pick it up, and run with it if it doesn't.
We've had a pretty good mix of plays on offense so far.
And it's going to be 1st down and 10 from our own 20 with 5:01 left to play. In the first half. Be nice to score again.
Cowan and Olds in the backfield.
We haven't seen the Utah pass. They used it a lot.
Direct
this
snap?
is that direct snap.
Oh, this is Olds. He's got some room.
And he picks up 5.
Oh, a little bit of everything going on there.
Yeah,
Garrett
quite
Stevens
off.
coming through the path.
Actually, that's Zeller. They bring Zeller through on that, and sometimes he gets sometimes it goes to the quarterback. Sometimes he can get it on the straight snap. Sometimes they time it so it hits the quarterback who hands it to Zeller coming at full speed coming across. It's called the jet. Trips to the wide side of the field. Now you got, see, the thing about is down here, you've got Wilson one-on-one over here
He's
by
got
himself.
No help either. He's got deep middle, but that guy's on the wrong side of the field. This is Olds. And you got 3
Give him
with
3.
a fall forward, yeah.
Give him 3.
3rd and 2. This is a big first down.
It's a long
pickup
2.
here. It's a big play for us, I think, Jim. Because you get another set of downs.
Every play's a big play, though. I tell you, I sit here and go, oh,
We don't want to give them
Lord.
the ball right back.
No, you don't want to give. You don't want to be 3 and out.
That's right.
And give them this with 3:55 left to go.
Yeah, that's a full 3, Jim. We got 3rd and 3.
And that's a full 3. Yep. And we got trips to the wide side of the field again.
Jump off of Jeremy. Nope. Give inside to Holt. Get up the field.
He
First
is.
down.
Look at the block by Stevens.
Yeah, he was
Look
just
at the
on
block by Stevens.
On the linebacker, no less.
On the
45.
linebacker, and he takes him and just maintains his feet, maintains contact, doesn't hold, and we pick up a long 6.
There's no, people sitting at home think a block is a pancake. Well,
No.
it's just interference.
It's just making contact.
Move.
You know, I'll tell you, that's called a stalk block out there, and that's one of the hardest blocks to make because you're on somebody and you're usually starting 5 yards off from him, and it's tough to get that contact and maintain that contact for that length of time. So give those wide receivers some credit when that happens.
3.5 left in the first half.
We still got trips to the wide side of the field. I still think they're going to go.
Holtz. Ooh, what did he get popped by number
Boy, he got
27? The most important thing, he held on to the ball.
He's a tough little kid.
Mitch Zajac put the hit on there.
It looked like there was a hole, but it closed in a hurry, didn't it?
You guys are first, right? Okay, it'll be the
So it's 2nd and 8. There's 3:15 left to go in the first half. See, I'm just waiting for him to put the ball back up again.
I think this might be the spot.
Well, you got 3 on 2 over here.
You got help
You
in the middle.
got 3 on 2.
He's trying. The safety's got the slot. It's a quick throw here to Zeller. Get up the field, Michael. First down for Davison.
And then some.
Oh, we got a hold.
We got a hold
Call a
on
hold
this
and give it
time.
Stevens that time.
Stevens.
That is a spot penalty, so it's going to come back. And it'll be 2nd and we'll be 2 yards further back, so it'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, they picked up about 18 on it, but it's going to come back.
So it's there, it's coming back. So it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, said we had a hold of the jersey. That's the indication from the referee who threw the flag, as he explained it to Coach Putnam. It's good. It's a good call. You're seeing the same thing I was, because the help there is in the deep middle. You do have 3 on 2.
Yeah, you got 3 on 2. And see, they're trying to give people some help over on Jeremy.
I'd like them to run 2. It'd be nice to see two receivers run into the middle of the field and leave somebody to the boundary on that one, because that'll make
They
that
might
safety
put a man
bite.
in motion, see if that guy in the center takes off. If he takes off, then
trips the other way now.
always trips to the wide side of the field. Now you got 3 over there.
Jeremy's alone out here again. This is
Cowan.
quarterback.
And it's going to be, it was 2nd and 10. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
2.5 left in the first half as the clock continues to run.
Well, this is a big play. The thing about it is, with our offense, with our receivers and our quarterback.
Yeah, anytime you could.
Anytime
you could have something really good happen with the pass play. You just got to protect the quarterback.
See, and you got man-to-man coverage over here with trips out there. Who knows?
He's looking down here again. It's a little.
Got Wilson.
A little too deep. A little too deep.
He threw it out of bounds.
Nice pass though.
Yeah, it's, that pass though. That's been one of the problems. He's consistently throws it too close to the sidelines. So if you catch the ball, you're catching it out of bounds.
It's a tough pass for a quarterback, because what they have to do is they have to pick a spot that they're putting the ball to. It's not like you're standing along the sideline throwing the ball straight.
So it's 4th and 9.
We'll see if Trevor Cousineau
will be punting. There's 2:04.
Definitely want to protect Trevor here. Everybody's on the line. Looks like they're coming for the ball.
Get a good snap off.
Ooh, good punt. Ooh, a little bobble. And a nice tackle there.
Nice tackle by Jeremy Wilson.
Yep. Nash Nippon.
Sure
So
handed.
there's going to be 1:55 left for Holt.
And they're on their own 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Davison up 21-6.
Now we may see them throw the ball.
You know what? I keep running outside.
They've had pretty good success.
They've had pretty good success. And all it takes is one break, and it's touchdown with Mr. Scott.
Yeah, you can see he runs downhill once he gets in the clear.
He has some speed, and he's not easy to bring down.
This is Mr. Scott.
See, and here they go. It's called the old, if you're from Green Bay, you know it's what's going on.
Now remember, Holt only has one timeout left, and the clock continues to run. They're going to go hurry up here.
They're calling 2 plays.
No huddle.
And it's 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, I guess it's a short huddle. Just want to make sure your defense doesn't miss an assignment here with all this running around.
Here he goes.
Good stop there.
Oh, number
That's
Stevens.
Garrett Stevens.
Number 5.
And who else is over there?
And a little help from number 8. And that's Aaron Bedore again.
All right. So it is 3rd down.
See, Anthony Scott tried to cut that baby back up, but he picked up 2, or make it 3. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2.
We're under a minute in the first half. This is Scott, and he has the first down.
Down and more. Tackle by number 9.
Kirksey.
Richard Kirksey.
Clock stops at 46 seconds as they spot the ball and move the chains. Holt continues to go without a huddle. They have to throw the ball. Clock runs again. Pass here. Got to be a pass here.
Nope.
Yep, here we go. Going up the top, deep out. Oh, I'm looking at the spot there. They gave him a lot. They gave him a lot of credit on that. It's going to be a first down.
First down.
I'm not so sure.
27.5 seconds from the Davison 40-yard line.
I'm not so sure that's actually where the contact was made. He was running back to the ball. But it doesn't matter. It is a first down right there. I think they should be moving the chains, shouldn't they?
They called it first down. The chains have not moved.
Chains have not moved. Chains
haven't moved, guys. The officials. That helps them out because they'll be able to set themselves. 26.2 seconds. That's a old chain gang too. I guarantee you. They've been around
Holt
for 30
takes the
years.
last time out of the half because the clock will begin as soon as the stakes are down.
Timeout, Holt.
Yep, that's their last one.
26.2 seconds left to go. Holt down 21-6 to Davison at halftime.
You want nothing.
No big plays.
No big plays here. You want, if anything, give them a chance. You know, if they make a completion, keep it in front of you, and then let them get a chance for a field goal.
And
no touchdowns.
Melissa will be going down at halftime and giving you a play-side interview. And we have the pom-pom girls, is it?
Yeah, pom-pom, and then the marching band.
And the marching band. So all stay tuned with us. We'll try and bring you some stats back after half. Been a great first half today. What a great start to a good weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to start school with 2 wins under your belt, too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the schedule we have. Who do we have next week?
Flushing.
At Flushing.
At Flushing, and then we go to Carmen, and then we come home and play Powers. I'm telling you, it's a gauntlet, the first 5-6 games.
Oh, we don't have any.
There's nothing easy
We
on the
don't have
schedule.
any creeks or clouds anymore.
You want to know what? No.
The problem with the Big 9 now is that so many away games are such long treks for everybody.
You're right.
Yeah, we're playing tougher competition, but the treks are huge.
Oh, Garrett Stevens is coming, and he's got him. But that's a fumble.
Quarterback sack.
Oh, then it should be intentional grounding, should it not?
No, incomplete pass.
There's nobody there.
Incomplete pass.
That's the same play Cowan had earlier.
And so it's 2nd down and 10.
Boy, they forgot about Garrett at the opposite defensive end.
Speed.
He just came.
It was an incomplete pass. Okay, 24 seconds left, 2nd and 10. The time is everything right now. You know what? I give it to 24 again. On a little delay.
Going deep up the sideline. Fumble.
They call that
the clock will continue to run because that was not a first down. And they may not get a playoff. Got to get everybody reset. Down to 5 seconds. Going to try and ground it. He did. Time for one more play. Why is the clock still running? Oh. Doesn't really matter. They still have 1 snap left.
Okay, we've got
We're going to go for a long field goal here.
42 is going to try a field goal.
Okay, he's got a strong leg.
It's going to be 51 yards, 52 yards. Well, they're going to do a short snap.
Short snap.
Very short snap. Normally it's...
Holy moly, this is 49 yards, but look at how close he is. This could get blocked.
Yep, just stand up, get your balls down. Oh, yeah, it's nothing.
Run the ball back, guys. Run the ball back. It's Zeller. No, it isn't. It's
Garrett Stevens.
Garrett Stevens.
Get a block. Get another block. Yep, that's going to be it for the half. And what a good half it was.
On a 43-yard return on the last play on the
21-6 at halftime. And we're going to go down to Melissa Harris on the sideline. We'll get you some stats when we come back.
Thank you.
So it's halftime here, and the score is 21-6. I'm here with Davison's dance team. So we saw you guys perform before the game. Can you tell me a little bit about the team?
Yeah, every year we have our tryouts in May. We attend the Universal Dance Association camp in June. This year we took first place on our home routine. We're currently practicing 2 days a week, and we perform at football and varsity basketball.
So what is your favorite part about being on the team?
My favorite part would definitely have to be performing for the community. A lot of people show up to these games, and it's pretty fun for them to see what we get to do.
And so when can we see you guys perform?
Pre-game football, homecoming, and basketball season.
All right, well, thank you, and now we'll leave you with your halftime entertainment.
Pom Squad, also a member of the marching band. So let's have a moment of silence for Ashley Skellinger. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, let's begin with that Davison Varsity Pop Squad. Let's give them a welcome.
Check. It's calming time.
Okay, welcome back at halftime. We have some stats for you from the first half. The biggest stat and most important one of all, of course, is Davison 21, Holt 6. As far as rushing, Davison, Tim Oles had 8 carries for 56 yards. Richard Kirksey had 5 carries for 50 yards, and Jared Collins 6 carries for 31. That's 19 carries for 137 yards. That's 7.2 yards per carry.
Not bad.
We were only 2 completions for 6 attempts, but they were 2 big completions for touchdowns. Beautiful passes to Zeller and to Jeremy Wilson. And our total was for 2 completions for 63 yards. As far as offense, we had Holt had 110 yards rushing to Davison's 137. We had they had 48 yards passing. We had 63. We averaged 8 yards per play. They averaged 5.1 yards per play. One of the differences, they had a fumble. That fumble cost them a touchdown. First downs, Holt had 8, 6 by rushing, 2 by passing. Davison had 9, 7 by rushing, 2 by passing. Davison on third down conversions were 1 of 4. They were Holt was 3 of 5, but on fourth down efficiencies, they were both 1 for 1. Davison 1 though was a touchdown to Jeremy Wilson. Penalties, Holt had 2 for 15, Davison 3 for 20. Time of possession, which is big against Holt. Holt had it for 13 minutes and 36 seconds. Davison 15 minutes and 20 seconds.
Definitely going to want to do that in the second half.
So Davison definitely had the better of it in the first half, playing very well right now against Holt.
Right. There are 2 halves to a football game.
There are 2 halves.
And Holt will get the ball to start the third
we'll
quarter.
See what changes were made. Davison hasn't shown all of what it can do either.
No, nope.
But why would you get away from the running game? I can understand when we're averaging 7.2 yards per rush, why we're doing what we're doing. Davison's playing very well. Our defense has got to keep holding up.
The only thing they haven't changed just slightly is because Holt did stuff the run a little bit toward the end of the first half. Most of our pass plays so far have been deep.
That's what they're giving us. They're up
one
tight.
flare.
They're bumping us, and
so we may see some drags or something a little different on the passing game. But other than that, boy, they played a great half.
And so is Davison. These are 2 fine ball clubs out there tonight.
Big thing here is making a stop on this opening drive by Holt, and then finding some points.
You can't sit on a 21-6 lead, and I know Jeff won't do that. No coach does that.
It looks like both teams are going to be able to move the ball.
These are 2 fine ball clubs.
Just got to find a way to get it in the end zone. Man, we're really getting treated well. We have new lights in the booth. If Mr. Tuttle can get it adjusted.
Yeah, next week at Flushing. I hope everybody, if you got a chance, hop in your car and 69 to 75 north.
Get over there early because the visitors' seating is limited.
But come and watch Davison. Flushing Flushing. Buckles always got them ready over there. And that's always a fine game. I'd rather play Flushing late in the season than early.
Yeah. We've kind of had their number over the last few years, so.
But they had our number for 7 years in a row. They had us.
Yep.
I don't forget those. These are payback times, and we still owe them a few. So we'll be kicking off with McMurray kicking off here.
To Cody Nash-Niffen.
Yeah. I tell you, that's speed.
Yeah, he's
back there, number 81.
I'd like to see McMurray kick the ball into the corner again like he did to start the game. Or after the first touchdown. Pin one back in the corner.
That's Luke McMurray. Okay, that's Adam McMurray's cousin. Kicking off.
Whoa, little stumble there.
And it goes back to 81.
Niffen. And tackle by
Right on the wheels, whoever's on the wheels down there. 41 helped, but the tackle was by number
88. Was it? Garrett Stevens? They have
88.
I think it was 88. I think it was McMurray.
88, that's Adam McMurray.
Adam McMurray, yeah.
So Luke kicked off, and Adam, his cousin, made the tackle at the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Holt from the 35.
The lights have fully taken effect as the sun sets here at beautiful Cardinal Stadium.
And they come out with one split, and we have a power I formation.
Oh, little mix up there.
And they're going to quarterback.
Oh, he's going to get out.
Nice tackle by number 41 for Davison. That's Ellard, Max Ellard. But give some credit back there to number 10, who Eric Jarvie. Eric Jarvie helped to force that quarterback into running with it.
That looked like it was just a blown play, didn't it?
I think it was a bootleg.
The running back did something strange, though, didn't he?
The running back might have run the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Either that or it was supposed to be a pass play.
Where's our guy at? Our tailback's not out there.
No, he's not.
Give us to that big fullback.
Number 22, the fullback.
27.
27. Boy, he's a lumber. He's a load of lumber, but he sure can move. He picks up
5 or 6 there. Yeah.
Makes it 3rd and I think 3. Make it third and a long 3.
Why are we? Oh, they want to wipe the ball. We couldn't figure out why the officials were. Oh, he was out of bounds.
So now there's 11:36. It's 3rd and a long 3. Big play for Davison. I'd like to go 3 and out and force him.
There's the tailback back in.
Couldn't keep him out long.
Scott.
He's going to get the ball.
I think you're right. There it is.
And for a 1st down and then some.
Some more.
Boy, it takes a bunch of guys to bring him down. But not before he picks up 4 yards. So it's 1st and down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Boy, he's a load. Him and 27 both. You know, give our guys some credit on defense, but boy, their offensive front are huge. And these guys, they're a good team. They know how to punch out the football in straight structured.
I think they're just
size
gonna,
70. Look at 77 out there.
Yeah, I think they're just going to try and run, and stick one in.
That's what I would do. This is their forte. And they run to the left. Nope, inside
Fullback.
handoff to 27. Nice tackle by number 6 for Davison. That's Benny Welch again. But not before he picked up 5.
He would have picked up another 10 or 15 if Benny wouldn't have made that knee tackle there. So now they're running on
counter.
They're running the fullback on an angle, opposite flow.
I didn't see whether they trapped it or not. Just a counter.
Looked like it. All right, defense, stiffen up here.
You look at our size of our defense compared to their offensive line. Look at the offensive line. Look at number 4.
Oh, we got off the pile. There he goes.
Tackle by number 4.
Reyes Saldana.
Boy, he just kept running. He didn't go down. And Mr. Reyes on the tackle.
The Holt sideline is starting to get a little fired up here. They're doing just what they wanted to do, come out and establish.
We're hoping that they somehow hurt themselves because they're a good ball club. I mean, this is a good offensive unit. They put up 44 points last week. They put up 44 points by running the ball. And you still got that number 81 out there.
So Scott, he's got nothing but green there.
Look at the end.
McMurray and Saldana again on the stop.
But not before he picked up about
8
yards. So make it 7. Make it 2nd and 3. I tell you, the blocking at the point of attack is wonderful for them.
Our guys are getting pushed back significantly.
Well, they're just blocking well. But you look at our size.
Interesting formation at the top of your screen there.
27?
Nice job by the defense.
I like him running east and west instead of north and south.
Let's give some credit there to number 5. That's Stevens, and number 6, or Benny Welch. Stevens and Welch did a nice job of stringing that baby out and not giving him a place to cut up. He gains no yards. It's 3rd and 3. Nice job by the defense. He's not out there again.
45's up there again. 27.
Oh. Yeah, they got it too. That's coming back. We got a hold.
But it's still a nice run, nice play.
So it's going to be 3rd and 13 maybe.
Boy,
here.
27's a lumber wagon.
Oh, I tell you one thing.
Boy, when he gets rolling.
If it weren't for 24, I mean, he could carry the load himself, it looks like to me.
And we've got a hold. That's going to help. And from the spot of the foul, that's going to make it 3rd down and probably about 12.
See, from the 26 back to the 36. Yeah, we got 3rd and 12, 13.
Let's call
what do you
it
think?
3rd and 13.
2 running plays, or we're going to see a pass, Jim?
You know what? I'd put 24 in there or 27, and I'd take them around in twice.
No, they're both out there in an offset eye.
I'd have one blocking for the other one, and away you go and hit the ends.
Yeah, there's nobody out there. They're going to go right. Oh, it's a quick pass. Nice. Oh, nice cleanup there by Zeller, number 11.
Yep.
Benny slowed him up on the first contact, and then Zeller cleaned it up, so it's 4th down.
4th down and still
long.
about 9. But
and they'll be going here, don't you think, Jim?
I would think they'll go for it.
Yep. Ball's at the 32. No sense punting. Yeah, Zeller on the tackle.
Okay, 4th and 9. 4th and 9. Boy, this is a lot of confidence in your offense when you go for it on 4th and 9.
Yeah, but field position, you're not losing much of anything here, so.
But they're going to throw it.
Get some pressure on him. Overthrown. Davison's ball. So they get a lot of yards, but we stiffen up.
Yeah.
One holding call makes a world of difference.
All you have to do is just don't make big mistakes and wait for them to make one of their own.
That's right.
And this team, you can't stop. I mean, they're physically that good.
Right.
That it's tough to stop them. But if you make them go 80 yards or 70 yards, it's hard to do that at 4 and 5 yards apiece without making mistakes.
It's important for Davison to score some more points. How about on this drive? Let's get it going right here, Jim. Let's put on our rally caps.
Okay. Well, we got 8:06 left.
They've changed the coverage on Jeremy Wilson. The defender number 9 is out here instead of number 4. He's on the other side now.
And he's giving him a
whoa,
lot
it's a
of room.
direct snap to Olds.
And he picks up 1. So after the 1-yard run by Tim Olds, it's 2nd and 9. Tim comes out. Wonder if Richard is in. Yep, Richard Kersey's in. We got trips to the short side of the field, and we've got Jeremy Wilson out to the wide side of the field all by himself.
Yeah. And
Boy, I'd hate to be that guy out there.
They just
single
changed
coverage
defenders.
with him.
Got him on the slant. Easy. That's just too easy.
Nice pitch and catch. See what happens is he starts him way over there, and the guy's playing straight up on him. He's got the slant anytime he wants it because he's not getting any help from the center of the field for the free safety.
Jim, you can't guard him man on man with a guy who's not physically the same. I mean, Jeremy is just so physically so much bigger than most players he's against.
That's good that they're doing a good job of making sure they pick on what they're giving him.
Absolutely.
And we got trips.
We switched it up again. 4's back on him.
But this time we put it at the wide side of the field.
Ball's in the middle, right in the middle.
And we still haven't seen that Utah pass.
Ooh.
Oh,
nice job. Got
Jimmy
about 3.
runs hard. He runs hard.
I'm glad they gave that away because Jeremy got his hand whacked a little there because that guy was right in on Jared.
Well, give him 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Seems like they're alternating Tim and Richard.
That's probably pretty good. Huh?
Yeah.
Keep those fresh legs. And they both bring a little different something.
They both bring different things. Oh, they both have speed.
Second and 8. This is Kirksey. Oh, he's got some room now. Oh, hang on to the ball, Rich. Oh! Nice run.
Nice run down to the 25.
See, you see Garrett Stevens in the middle of the field? He was still on his block.
That's what you're supposed to see.
30 yards down the field.
Not just, is that Garrett over here in the very end?
Garrett was in the middle of the field, 10 yards beyond the play.
Okay, but you also have number 3 over here.
Kuzno, yeah.
Kuzno was the same way. See, whoever, the offensive receiver coach has done a good job of those guys blocking downfield, not to leave their block until you hear the whistle.
Is that Rick?
I think it might be Denny Sawyer.
Denny. Well, we're down.
I'm not sure anymore.
25-26.
Trips to the wide side of the field again.
This is Cowan. Good hole here.
My goodness, is that
got about
nice.
7 or 8, 9.
See, if you can keep getting 7, 8, and 9 yards on a, you might get stopped with 1 or 2 once in a while, but they're still ripping off 7, 8, and 9 at times too. We got 5:34. Davison driving. It's first or second down and 2 with the ball on the 18-yard line.
We are in the third quarter.
If you score here, you kind of break their back, I think. Although it's hard.
I don't know.
That you're breaking Holt's back.
I don't know. I think you want to just keep going, going, going.
It's Kirksey.
And it is Kirksey with the ball. First down.
And more.
Down to the 12.
Well, they
13.
put somebody on Cowan now to hit Cowan every time.
Yeah, and he's complaining about it.
He should be complaining. That ball was given off. He's not having anything to do with it, and the guy's laying him out in the backfield. That's wrong. Yeah, they just talked to the official, told him. Because that's not right. Okay, it's first down and 10. The ball's at the 14-yard line. And Davison's driving.
Hang on to it, guys. He's got that slant again if he wants it for 6. This is Kirksey bouncing it out. Oh, a good lean. Nice lean.
Oh, he plays so hard.
Nice lean, Jim.
Oh, he's a big, strong kid. And that makes a second down. I give him 4, so let's make it second down and 6 from the 9-yard line.
Lots of good things in his future.
Yeah, all the way around. You know, there's a lot of good futures out here for a lot of these kids, not just in athletics. Because a lot of these kids are not just good athletes. They're good students too.
Second and 6.
Trips to the wide side of the field. Single coverage on all of them.
To give to Kirksey. Oh, he fumbled it into the end zone. Recovered by Holt.
Holt got it.
Touchback. That's the mistake you can't have right there.
Yeah. Well, we hadn't had any. We hadn't had a fumble yet this
Fighting
year.
for that last extra yard.
Yeah.
And got popped from behind. Popped that ball loose. So,
well, you know what?
Holt goes back to offense.
It took out 4 minutes.
4.5 left in the third.
And they're going to start at the 20. They got 80 yards to go. Putts over there, pats him on the back.
Just a sophomore, folks.
Just a sophomore. He makes mistakes, but you know what? He makes a lot of good things happen too.
Oh, he was just trying to get his extra yard. That's usually when that stuff happens.
Yep.
So missed opportunity. Remember that one if the game gets closer. Timeout, Holt. That's good. Burn one of those babies up. Didn't have enough players on the field. Number 27 was counting, and they didn't have enough guys.
Let's
see who sheepishly comes off the sideline.
There was 11 there. There was 11 there.
Maybe we were just in a formation they didn't like, because it was the fullback who called the timeout.
That's okay. We'll take one. Well, with 4:30 left to go in the third quarter, Davison is up 21-6. First and 10 for Holt. They got 80 yards to go to score. Although we showed last week that 80 yards can happen in a whirlwind. What a beautiful night again. A few people were not here about 15 minutes ago during halftime. You would have seen one of the most beautiful red skies out over the stadium tonight.
Bodes well for tomorrow, right?
It bodes well. Red skies
Red sky night.
Sailor's delight. Tomorrow will be a nice day out on the water. Going to be a beautiful holiday weekend. Okay, we've got
straight eye
over here on the wide side of the field with an I formation. And it's to number 24, and they're going wide.
Oh, sneak quick.
Boy.
McMurray on the tackle.
Yeah. Our one Zeller went too deep on it. And a guy in 24 ran up. Tony Scott ran up underneath of him. They picked up a first down with that. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, 77 blocking goes both ways, and he's a load. He flip-flops.
Well, look like he's got to be, what, 6'4", 6'5"?
Yeah, and he flip-flops from side to side depending on where they're running. My guess is they're coming this side.
6'5", 260. That's like big-time Division I size.
Division I size.
6'5", 260.
They flip-flopping from side to side.
And he does not look, he looks lean.
He is, yeah.
I mean, he doesn't look 260, does he?
He's a tree trunk.
The good news with this, though, if they're running it off and they're getting 3-4 yards at a time, the clock will continue to clip along.
Okay, it's 2nd and 5 after
Stay away from the big play.
Stay away from the big play. Make them go all 80 yards.
Keep them, get them 4 or 5, it'll take time.
They make a mistake.
I think you can see we can move the ball. There's a
Right
nice tackle there.
Tackle by, that's got to be, oh golly, Welch, isn't it?
No, number 8.
Number 8? No, that's Aaron
Bador.
Bador. Stood his ground, made sure the tackle, wrapped both arms around.
That, youngsters at home, was a form tackle.
Yep. So it's 3rd down and 4. If they don't make it here, this will probably be punting territory.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think I'd be keying on a certain number 24.
I would too. You know what? You can key on him all you want, but men up in the front are the ones that make the difference.
That's right.
I mean, he's a fine back. There's no getting around it.
Going left. Oh, short of it. Short of that first down.
Short, didn't make it.
I mean, 4th and a length of a football.
But you know what? I might go for it with a length of a football with this team.
Less than length of a football.
4th down.
Yeah, you'd think they're all you got to do is fall forward. We're under 2 minutes left in the 3rd.
You know what? They give it to 24. They don't even let the quarterback do it because they got such drive out of that, and their halfback runs so hard. Or 27. You give it to 27. He'll get it for you. Mr. Lumberwagon.
Just make sure you make the tackle.
Yeah.
It is a sneak. No. Back to the. Oh, they buried him. Oh, it depends on the mark. Depends on the mark. It looks like he may have it by the side judge. The side judge has him marked beyond the line.
He's got it.
Oh, that's. Oh, not even going to be measured. Wow. They measured that one down here early in the game, but not that one. That surprises me.
They made him take 4 downs to do it.
It's all right. Clock's running. We're going to be out of the 3rd quarter in just a moment. Still uneasy, though. We got to get another score.
And we can see that we can move the ball. We just made a mistake last time.
Just made a mistake.
Fumbles, so.
Just keep it in front of you, guys. There's 24 again. Good stat. We're starting to get a little more stand up at the line.
Yeah. They're getting tired. Remember, those offensive teams are getting tired.
Well, they've been 4.5 minutes here, and they've only moved the ball 20 yards. Jim.
That defensive line is a pretty tough bunch of boys.
varsity autograph.
Well, they don't throw the ball much.
No. I can see why.
Yeah. 24.
Boy, just fouling that big
Boy, he just
big
doesn't go
offensive
down.
lineman out there.
He just
He
doesn't
just grabbed her hold of the back of the shirt and just followed. Stops the clock. with
Well, I think I
46
would
seconds
too,
left.
you know what?
Yeah, really.
I'd make sure I was doing that too.
3rd and 3 again. Seem to have a lot of these in this quarter. Mr. Ball's coming into the game to add a little more beef to the front line.
Boy, he's a nice young man. One of my students last year.
Eric Jarvie comes out. He's having some.
We dropped into a 5-man line. That's why we got to delay a game.
Illegal substitution.
Illegal
right?
substitution. Yeah. You know what?
3rd and 8.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
It's a big
from 3rd and
penalty
3
there.
to 3rd and 8. Remember, all it takes is a mistake. That's what stopped them the first time, the opening one.
Ooh, there's a little bickering going on the coaching staff over there.
Well, they got to delay a game because of somebody over in the coaching staff, I'm sure.
Somebody sent somebody in too late. Coach is a big boy too, isn't he?
Yeah, well, comparative, I don't say today.
No, I just mean he's a big fella.
Okay, it's a big play here. Got 3rd and 7.
Straight eye. It's a pass. No, it's not a pass.
Yes,
yeah,
it
is a
is.
pass. Good fake. Oh, and he missed the ball.
And nice job by number 34 on the coverage. 34 for Davison is Jake Reeser on the coverage. That makes it 4th and a long 7. And from here, this is punt time.
Yeah, that
But I
faked
would
me
be
out
sure-
because Garrett Stevens, who never seems to be fooled, was completely fooled. He went with the ball. Quarterback still had it. But the good news is, ball's
That
coming
means
back
he
to
made
us.
a good fake. That means a QB made a good fake.
Still got 27 in the middle. We need to be making sure that ball's snapped to the punter.
0616. Also 904-0396. Yellow tickets.
All right.
Punts away. Wilson
Smart.
on the punt.
All right, that's all right. Catch the ball
That's
and don't let it
okay.
bounce over your head. That's perfect.
That's
no
a
fun
nice
taking
job.
the hit, but
That's a nice job. Well, he saves 10 or 15 yards
Sure
when
does.
he catches the ball like that, and he's got good hands. So Davison takes over 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line with 32.7 seconds. Davison still up 21-6. Hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game on WDTV Channel 19. Brought to you by Waldron.
Yep. Jim's a great supporter of the school.
Great supporter of the school system. Okay, we got trips to the wide side of the field. We got Jeremy Wilson in single coverage over here. In the backfield, we got Tim Olds along with Cowan.
Ooh, we're going to throw it.
And we're going to throw
Going
it deep.
for all the marbles. It's a little underthrown, but Jerry's got it for 6.
Touchdown.
Oh,
It's
is that a
touchdown.
big play? Number 4 got victimized again.
You know what? It was a nicely thrown ball. He may have been victimized, but he was right there. It just was that much better a pass, and Wilson had one stride on him, and that's all it took.
You just can't. I don't know if we're going to find a guy until playoff time that can stay. I don't know. I don't know if we got anybody in the league that can do it.
Well, it's going to be 28-6, hopefully, with this extra point completion.
Here's a replay on that last
and
pass.
it's a beautiful pass. He
Flutter
just lays
just a
this
little
ball
bit.
right up, catches it, and dead stride, and just
Man.
keeps right on and going.
Wow. That's a big one.
Nice job, Cowan to Wilson.
Extra point is perfect.
Nice. No, it's not. He missed it.
Oh.
It was wide right.
Whoa.
It was a bad snap. Got it down a little bit late, and he didn't get his foot under it right, and it went wide right.
So
But
both
it's
teams have missed an extra point.
27-6. So we're still up by 21 with 22 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's Davison 27 and Holt 6.
They're working on Zeller on the sideline.
Working on his knee or ankle, or looks like it might be a cramp.
Cramp in the calf or something there.
Might be a cramp. Let's hope, because he's as good on defense as he is on offense.
Well, we're going to go down to the sideline at the end of this quarter, which has 22.6 seconds left, to Melissa Harris.
Hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game as much as we are. What a beautiful night. We only have 4 home games this year, so we won't be with you all that often, but hopefully enough. Hopefully we're with you for games 5 and 6. Be nice to have a couple games in the playoffs.
A lot of games to be played.
Yeah.
Between now and then, none of them are going to be easy.
None of them will be easy this year.
This is McMurray. He squibs it this time to get it to somebody else's hands.
24, yeah.
Yeah, pick your evil
Pick
there.
your poison. Only gets it up to the 25-yard line. That's a nice
good coverage.
Nice coverage,
Good kick,
nice
good coverage.
kickoff. And so with 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Holt takes over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, down 27-6 to Davison.
Isn't it neat to watch the maturation of Jared Cowan from last year to this?
Oh, Jaron Cowan, Stevens,
Just
Zeller.
that much stronger. That pass
Kuzno.
was 40, 45 yards in the air.
And, you know, give the credit to the lineman up front. Nobody was in his
Lots
face.
of time.
He had lots of time. So you got Rivas, and you got Lang, and you've got Ball, and the other guys up there that are doing a heck of a job in that line.
Pass. Garrett's on him. Gets it away, and it's a little bit behind him.
Oh, nice job.
Welch was there to make sure he didn't
Benny
catch it.
made sure that he didn't catch it by hitting him just as the ball got there. So it's 2nd down. I think they're beginning to panic.
I like our chances if they're going to
If they're
going to
start putting the ball in the
because
air.
we're going to get to him, and we're going to get some interceptions.
This team is a better running team than a passing team. That's for certain.
Don't they remind you a lot of Hudsonville?
Oh, do they ever? Do they ever? Hudsonville was better up in the front, though. Full house, double tight. We're playing power football, guys.
Quarterback still got it. He's going to go down. Nice try on a stiff arm. He did get through it.
Well, he did get through it.
Don't hit him there. All right.
And he picks up 5.
That's going to be it for the third quarter. 27-6 as we end the third and we head down to the sideline to Melissa Harris.
It's the end of the third quarter, and the score is 27-6. I'm here with music director Jim Schuster. So I noticed that the band is wearing these ribbons. Can you explain to us why they're wearing them?
In the last 3 weeks, the band has suffered some losses through members or family members. We had a potential student that was coming in, Allison Skellinger. She passed away 3 weeks ago. Emily Burwell, who was a former marching band student, her father passed away 2 weeks ago. And this week, Lindsay, I knew I was going to do that. Chapman, mother passed away, and just this week, and so we are dedicating our season to these three folks for the members of our marching band.
And I know that you guys had to leave your camp early. So has it brought all the kids together?
Well, it's actually amazing. At band camp, the bonding time is pretty extreme because you're with the same kids marching and working 9 hours out of the day. We actually had freshmen that went around and collected money from everyone else. They raised over $200 for the family of Lindsay, and I would say, yeah, it definitely brings us together.
All right, well, thank you so much. And now we'll take it back up to your announcers.
1st and 10. Sorry, 3rd and 5.
He's got a guy in the flat. Oh, he dropped the ball. Oh,
that's number 81.
Nash Niffen.
Nash Niffen. He had.
I'm sorry. That name, Nash Niffen. I just love it.
It's one of those hyphen names.
Yeah, it's a hyphen name. Sorry.
Okay. He was there. The pass was right on his numbers. It just plain he dropped it. So now at 4th down and 5.
Davison gets the ball back.
I'd be a little leery of the possible fake. That's why we're only putting one guy deep.
Yep. It is a punt.
Boy, he doesn't follow through with his punt at all.
Pretty good distance on that.
Okay, ball goes out and it's down at the 29-yard line. So Davison takes over 1st and 10 with a 29. It's the start of the 4th quarter. Davison up 27-6.
Now I think you will find the ball on the ground pretty much. Oh, we got a flag back here, Jim. Not sure what this is. Well, the Holt players are standing around the officials, but it's going to be Davison's ball no matter what. It looks like we're just trying to figure out what we got going on. We have a personal foul on Holt.
Okay.
So it's going to be tacked on.
Tacked on. It depends on if it's before the kick. Okay, it's 1st down, so it's going to be after the kick. So they're going to pull 15 yards.
Plus 15 from where the ball went out.
15 from where the ball
deadened it. So, yeah.
You know,
So we're gonna
Davison
vault
in
the-
that quarter threw 1 pass for a touchdown. We're 3 completions for 3 touchdowns and a lot of yards.
Tell you one thing,
But that
there
all
are,
comes because of being able to run the football.
that's right. You've got 4 guys, I think, at any time you can throw that home run ball to.
Yeah.
And like you say, it's because we're able to run the ball.
Okay.
So Davison's going to get the ball at 45 when this is all done.
Davison has 158 passing yards through the 3rd quarter with 53 yards for Holt. Rushing yardage, Holt has 172. Davison has 188 yards. As far as average yards per play, Holt 4.8 yards, but Davison 10.2.
Here we go, Jim.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line.
Now it's not points that matter, it's time of possession. And that's going to go
Timmy.
a ways there.
Timmy's got it, got the corner, and then some.
18 yards there for Tim Olds.
People, I don't think you realize what a heart this young kid has. And like I say, he weighs 150 pounds if he weighs an ounce. And he can play both sides of the ball. He can play defense, play offense. He's fast, but he's strong, but he's just like a racehorse. He just goes. So it's 1st and 10 after the 18-yard gallop. Davison at the Holt 36-yard line, 1st and 10. We've got trips to the wide side of the field, single back from the shotgun, like we've been watching all night long. That are the Twins.
Blitz. If you get past it, you got yards, just like that.
Timmy's got yards, and he got another 1st down. Picked up another 15.
You could just get past the crease. Yep, they just got enough.
They're coming hard to try and put some pressure on us. And by golly, there's some holes there. Timmy's, maybe that's one good thing too, because he's not very big, but he's getting through the holes.
Well, when you blitz, if you can just get a helmet on and keep the momentum pushed to the side.
So now with 11-17, Davison driving. They're at the Holt 20.
This is Olds again.
And
he's got his feet. He's going to go. He's going to go. Get in there, Tim. He does. Touchdown.
That's a 21-yard run.
Oh, good for him.
He did that on 3 runs.
He got stopped twice.
18.
That's right.
18, 15, and 21. You talk about some lightning in a bottle.
Well, he was stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
He was stopped, broke the tackle, and you're dealing with a kid that, like I said, he's a horse. But he's a fine red horse. I mean, he's got some speed, and he's built like a rock.
Boy, did not take Davison long to score there. I'm not going to say it. Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
We got flags everywhere.
34-6.
We got personal foul stuff going on here. What do we got going on? There are flags from all over the field.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, it's going to come back. We're going to try it again. Oh, we had a
procedure against Davison. Somebody.
So we're going to kick it again.
You know, when you look at the overall stats, total 1st downs before at the end of the 3rd quarter, Davison had 13, Holt had 12. And yet this has been a pretty one-sided game for the most part. Well, that's because of the big plays.
We're scoring so quickly when we get the ball.
Yeah, and they're methodical, but we're scoring quick.
This is a little longer, and it's good too.
Good too. Nice job by
Luke McMurray. That's going to be hard all season too.
34-6.
All right, we're going to see a replay of Tim Olds' exciting last touchdown run right now.
And this is a 150-pounder.
Stopped.
Look at that.
On his feet, and away he goes. Good balance. And then he just drives the last guy across.
And look at the block downfield.
Super.
Now they're telling us 2 for 1 on popcorn too.
I hate to say it, but I think this may be an insurmountable lead unless there's a run back of a kickoff or something. So just need to stay in the game, continue to make tackles, and run the time off the clock.
Davison up 34-6. Who would have thought?
Whew. This has been a Very well played game by Davis.
Got a very good Davison team, very well coached.
This could be very, very fun this season.
Could be very. We're thin as far as we can't afford many injuries.
That's true. Yeah.
But
some real key players you wouldn't want to get hurt.
Key players that you'd hate to lose, but we've got lots of talent, speed, and lots
kills,
with lots of experience. Experience at the
Murray's kick goes down to
at the 10-yard line, picked up by number
24.
24. That's Scott.
Oh yeah, get him down. All right.
Okay, so who do we announce?
Okay, ball goes to the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Holt, from their own 34. Now there's 10:46 left. Davison up 34-6. This feels good right now.
We've got a winner. Congratulations, Jerry Davison.
When I saw this at the start of the season, the start of the year, who we were going to be playing, and I was going, oh Lord, we have jumped from the frying pan into the fire. But you know what?
That's all right.
We must have asbestos boots on because we're ready.
You got to do it anyway. You might as well get ready for. You want the postseason anyway, so you might as well get ready for it now. This is
nice
short.
job
they got him
there.
Stopped this time.
That was by Stevens. He slowed him up, and then you had
a whole bunch of guys jumped him.
19, which is
Kevin
Klein, and number
Aaron Bador was in that.
Bador was in on it.
Alex Lee is playing the nose tackle. He doesn't look very big either.
He's not.
5'8", 180. They may be a little generous on the 180, I think.
Yeah. Well, compared to their guys, the Jolly Green Giants are wearing white tonight.
Boy, the heart's been in the dark tonight, though. Oh,
and
got movement there. We had some
delay a game, maybe.
Yeah, we had some movement.
Yep.
A couple linemen.
Illegal procedure. So we're going to have 2nd down and 15. Now the wheels are starting to come off the trailer a little bit.
It's going to be a long bus ride back to Holt. It's a long bus ride anyway. It's going to be longer now.
You know, that's one of the things about our schedule. With losing Swartz Creek and Clio, the people we've had to pick up are rides of 50, 60, 80 miles.
Pretty tough for the fan base to follow it. Aren't any answers right now. Maybe in a year or so, we'll see.
We're sitting in that 5-man front right now.
Go make a tackle. Make a tackle. Jeez, oh Pete. Look
Boy,
at him
is he tough. Oh, is he tough.
20 yards.
41. He's coming up limping for Davison. Maxwell Ellard. Max is
twisted an ankle or something.
Yeah, looks like it.
Foot kind of turned in.
Could be a cramp, whatever it is. He's hurting. He's coming off, taking himself out of the field. I guarantee he must be hurt because he wouldn't do that otherwise.
The most important thing right now is the clock, and we're at 9.5 minutes left in the game. .24 again. There he goes out the other side.
Look at that stiff arm.
Oh, is he? He might be gone. Nope.
Nope. Boy, is he strong.
Jeremy Wilson makes a tackle there.
You know, he did most of that on his own. He hits people and just runs through them. He's a big-time Division I candidate.
Tell you, I might stick a huge lineman out on the corner instead of what we're doing right now.
You got to be able to catch him, though.
Yeah, but somebody's got to be able to hold their ground. He's just popping the corner before we can even get off a block.
Give some blocking out there. I mean, give some credit to their blockers out there too.
Here he goes again. Other way this time. Got him stopped this time.
77. He keeps flip-flopping. Okay.
77's holding. Look at 77. He's holding that left shoulder down too. He got a little ding on that last play. Little stinger going on. Boy, he's a big boy. Whew.
They're all big down there for their line. They must average 260.
61, 6'1", and 290.
Okay, it's 2nd down and 7. Well, they are riding number 24. Now they're going to pass.
Oh, he's open too. He's open. Caught it.
Touchdown. Nice pitch and catch to number
Nick
99.
Norton catches it.
Look at the size of him.
31-yard touchdown pass
99.
from
Looks like Reyes Saldana had the coverage there.
He's 6'2", 215 for an end. Okay, so there's 8:20 left to go.
So we'll see an onside kick after this.
Be careful of whether they go for 2 or not.
Boy, his snap's been bad almost every time for that poor guy.
Well, he kicks it right through the uprights, and it's 34-13. Davison still up by 21 with 8:20 left to go.
And an onside kick is upon us. They've got to make something happen. So
Well, they got to be able to stop us. That's the thing.
well, they've got to try an onside kick because they can't stop us.
There's a nice pass.
I think you'll see the hands group on the front line here. Be a bunch of receivers and backs.
I see Zeller's back, so his leg must be cleared up. I was looking to see if Ellard was back in.
He's standing on the sideline here. Jim just put his helmet back on. It looks like he's all right, though.
Good. Can't afford any injuries.
Yeah, we got all receivers along the front.
Well, I sure hope you've enjoyed tonight's game brought to you by WDTV Channel 19. It sure has been a pleasure for us to bring it to you. Beautiful night tonight, though.
Still have 8:20 left to go here. We'll see if we get the high bouncer or if they try and drill out off someone. Oh, they're kicking it deep. I don't understand that.
Oh, he kicked it 8 to 10 yards inside the.
But what good does that do you? We're going to take another 2 or 3 minutes off.
They got to score 3 touchdowns.
Wow, I just can't. I don't understand that coaching.
Put it steep and hope we make a mistake. That's what it is. They figure if you can't get the onside kick, then you give them 30 yards.
Well, yeah, but Jim, they gotta score points quick.
Well, you hope for mistakes. You put your defense down there and tell your defense you got to play up tight and get a fumble or get a quick pick.
Defense have given up 34 points. I don't think that's their strength.
No. Strength is running the ball.
Sure is.
They got a nice offensive backfield and a nice line.
Why are we taking a timeout? Wait, we got a center hurt or something.
That's
yeah,
what
it
we're
is,
bringing a new quarterback with 3 touchdowns up with 8:20. We're bringing in Benny.
It's all right.
That makes sense.
Makes sense. He needs some reps in game situation.
And you know what? He has a lot of confidence in Ben too, I think.
As you say, you just don't want any mistakes. Finish it up.
Benny's a nice little left-hander, if I remember correctly.
Staying in the shotgun.
That's what we play. When you think about it. See, you stay in the spread. They still got to look at how they're spread out. And who's back with him?
Stahl. Looks like David Stahl.
David Stahl.
This is Walsh on the carry. He's got a bunch here. He's got a bunch.
And Davison up to the 45-yard line. That's a quick 25.
Just still can't understand why Holt did an onside kick. Maybe their coach has already given up. I don't know.
You expect your defense to play better than that. I guarantee you that against Davison's second team.
Man. Yeah, we do. It looks like we got lots of subs out there. I see Justin Lehman, number 14, on the field. He's playing the slot receiver over here.
This is good to see some kids getting some playing time.
Especially early like this in a big-time game. This is
That's David Stahl. And Stahl picks up one.
He's a senior.
It's kind of neat. It's nice to see kids who are seniors get
I saw
playing
his
time.
parents come in tonight with their Stoll jerseys on. Yeah, they're sitting right in front of us. See them in the sweatshirts?
Were they the ones that had the party over here on
Might have
Main
been.
Drive?
I see Mom and Dad right
Yeah.
there with some
I thought
really
I saw
nice
it
Davison
when I came in
sweatshirts
at
on.
6 tonight. That's neat. You know, this is a family community.
Clock continues to tick. We're inside 7.5.
7.5. Davison's still up, 34-13.
Benny's got happy feet, and he got called for it.
Yes, he did. Motion.
Yeah.
He wanted to get moving before
you can
the
move,
ball
you
was
can,
snapped.
You can kick one leg up as a starter of the offense, but you can't be jiggling your.
You can't look like you're starting a play.
Like, yeah, he was doing a little running. In place, but he was.
So that makes a 2nd and 14.
Except for Super Stud. They're trying to count to 11 right now. 2, 4.
Yeah, one defensive ball player for Holt up there was counting, but I guarantee he's not a lineman.
Oh, come on, Jim. That's bad.
I know.
Yeah, there was
We
movement
got motion again. This time it was in the line. They were pulling.
Yep, the guard.
We were pulling both guards that time.
All right, who we got out there now? We got number 66. Rivas is still out there. Okay.
Got number 14.
I got him already. 67.
7.
Ryan Rimbarger.
78 is going out right now.
21.
That is Nick Cherry.
Seth Dowd is in the game.
Nick Cherry. Number
Andrew Anschutz.
Anschutz is out
70.
there. That's good.
It is 2nd and 20.
Yep. Actually 19, I think. Yeah. 2nd and 19. He might throw this ball. Nah.
You wouldn't think so, but another motion, yeah.
He can reset. He can reset.
Oh, this is a nice run up the middle.
Nice run by Dave Stahl.
Stahl, yeah.
Stahl. He picks up a good 6.
Number 65, Adam Dietz, into that offensive line.
And we're at 6:30 mark and counting.
And I can guarantee you they're just going, well, I can't guarantee anything. As I say, I guarantee they're going to run it, but who knows?
I'll
might want to give Benny
run it.
might want to give Benny a chance to throw the ball once. I don't know.
It's just kind of neat to see all these kids being able to play because we got such a good lead.
Ooh, especially in a game like this.
Who would have thought?
Delay game here.
Yeah.
Came from the field judge.
$6:13.
Really piling up the penalties in this drive.
We don't care. Got to remember, all these guys don't see, they see practice time. They don't see any game time usually.
This is Benny Welch hangs onto the ball, and
they're trying to pull it out. That's for certain.
Goes
Look
down.
At him try and pull. Look at 51.
The official says, step away, please. So Davison's going to punt. Clock's under 6 minutes now. Make sure we get a punt off.
Well, we got the starting punt team back in there.
Yeah, you wouldn't sub on this. Special team stuff. My man, Nash Niffin's back to receive this punt. They've come close. This is only the 3rd punt, if I remember right, Jim.
Yeah.
Niffin will have a chance to return it.
81.
And we got slippage, but we got him contained.
The tackle is by number 41, which is Ellard, and number 4, which is
Reyes Saldana.
Yep. So they take over 1st and 10 from their own 40, 60 yards away, and 3 touchdowns down with 5:20 to go.
Different quarterback in for Holt. Number 6? No, he's a starter.
Number
Wasn't
6 was the starter.
Yeah, Michael Holland. Or was it 7? That was 6. I can't remember.
Oh, nice block by number 44.
Nice tackle out
tackle by number 34 for Davison.
Jake Reeser.
Jake Reeser, nice job. Took old Mr. Lumberwagon down after a long 5 yards. Make that 4. Make
Clock
it 4.
rolls. Under 5 now.
Yeah, Jake weighs 160, and the other guy's about 230, 220. Jake says, welcome to Davison football.
24.
Short of the first down.
Brought down by, take a guess who? Ellard again. And Stevens. Make it 3rd down and 3 after a 3-yard gain.
First down.
Tackle by number 50, is it?
41 again, wasn't it?
Allard. And right here in the number 50.
Joshua Dinkins.
And Josh Dinkins on the tackle, but not before he picked up a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the Davison 45 with 3:50 left to go in the ball game. Davison up 34-13.
Pass.
Boy, nice. Oh, nice
Keep
job.
him in bounds.
Nice
Good job. They kept him in bounds.
Nice job by Ellard again, 41. He's had a heck of a ball game.
Sure has. He's played well. He's good speed to the sideline there.
And of course, the clock is still running. It's 3:18 and counting.
See Richard Kirksey coming into the game.
And we're switching out some of our linemen, our down linemen on defense. Going in is number 90 for Davison. That's Joe Jose Kirksey.
Under 3 minutes. Oh, there's some pressure. Overthrew it. Nice effort out there.
Nice job all the way around on the defense.
Yeah, nice effort by the receiver and the defender out there,
and
too.
also by the defensive end over there.
Yep. Aaron Bador.
Aaron Bador did a nice job that time putting pressure on the quarterback, making him throw it early.
Aaron's had a nice game, too, and he's
Yes,
going
he
to come out
has.
of the game now. Number 80, Dennis Arnett goes into the game.
Got a lot of subs in there. That's good. Well, we got 2:36. Who would have thought? Maybe I'm a little negative about our chances, but we're playing real well right now against some good teams. But we're going to have to play real well all season.
Big Nine's going to be tough this year. Good throw.
To Mr. Hyphen. Neshniffin, but he's yeah, last night, if you didn't happen to be and didn't go all the way to Holt last night, Davison's freshman won 32-14, and the JV tied 14-all. That's two good squads. The freshmen and the JVs are two nice squads. You get a chance. Davison football's here for quite a while. Some good coaching down at those JV and freshman We got some good coaches.
Don't forget
there.
the youth football program, which feeds kids into the system.
In the middle school, too.
Nice little cut there by number 44. Good run.
Nice tackle. Taking him out of bounds by number
12. Ryan Thornburg.
Ryan Thornburg. A lot of these names we haven't seen before. So we have 2:16. Clock is stopped as he got out of bounds.
Right on the 20.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 20. Davison up 34-13. Well, here's a monster formation for you going right.
Yeah. Think they're running this way?
Yeah. If
I'm
they're
going to
not,
throw it out here for the flood.
Throw it out here in the flood.
Across the middle. Oh, it's under, just slightly under. Slightly under.
Number 12.
Nice coverage by
Ryan
Thornburg.
Thornburg almost intercepted that pass. Nice coverage. So 2:09 on the incompletion. 2nd down and 10. I believe in miracles, but this I don't think is one tonight.
No.
Well, we got trips to the wide side of the field here. We got an offsides
Davison.
by, I think it's Mr. Jose Kirksey. Offsides encroachment.
Davison's definitely the better team tonight.
Yes. You know, it wasn't so much we had more weapons. We had more diversity.
True. Yes. Yep.
3 touchdowns on passes. And that set up all the runs. I mean, we're averaging almost 10 yards a play before we went to the second team. .44.
Touchdown.
Yep.
34. Touchdown. Rams.
Number 44 for the Rams is Scott Crawford.
15 yards out.
Too little, too late. It's going to make the scoreboard look a little better, but it's pretty not very indicative of what went on the field tonight.
Yeah, Holt's going to win a lot of games this year.
Whoa, that thing went up in the airways.
Up and through for 34-20. And with 2:03 left to go, the most important stat of all is Davison 34, Holt 20.
Still a few crazy Holt students running the opposite bleachers with no shirts on and their Holt Rams flag.
You know, I hate getting out the big D. I worry about that.
Hasn't always brought us the greatest of luck.
No, it has not. Maybe we need to bring it out early.
Not going to have many chances.
No.
3 other home games.
The best way is to do it when we go away.
They were laying up there. I don't know if they're Randy's. They might be Randy's.
Okay, Davison gets ready. This might be an onside kick now with 2:03 left to go. Davison up 34-20.
Yeah, this is onside kick. He's got to go in the other direction.
Look at all the kids with their hands ready. He's got an extra kid in the front row, and the second row is only 4 yards or 6 yards behind him. The trouble with one of these is this can go for a touchdown the opposite direction.
Whoa, that's the perfect kick. But it was nice recovery there.
Ooh,
he got popped pretty good, didn't he?
Yeah, but number 34 got it.
34, Reeser.
And Jake Reeser, he's had a good game.
That's what you want as the kicker. You want that ball that bounces up over the top of that front row, and then hopefully you have a guy to go get it. But didn't happen there. 2 minutes to run off the clock.
46-yard line, 2 minutes remaining in the game.
This has been a good game. And must have been good scouting because they were ready for Holt. Anything Holt had to throw at us. And Holt's a fine ball club. I'm impressed with our ability to run the ball with our men up front.
I am too.
Cowan back in. Don't know. Cowan's back in before the first team. No, he's just going to hand the ball off.
Oh,
Timmy.
Comes Tim Olds again. Stay in
Big
bounds,
yards.
Tim. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway.
Nice run. He picks up make it 16 yards. Keeps those double-digit figures alive.
Tim's got to have 100 yards rushing, don't you think?
Oh, more. There's,
well, that one drive, because he had 50-some at halftime.
Yeah.
And that one drive, he had 3 big runs.
At the end of the third quarter, we had 188 yards rushing, and he put on another 60 after that. So
True.
with what we've got here, we could have 300 yards on the ground. We could have 500 yards overall offense.
He's got the whole first team out there, doesn't he?
Yes. Kirksey.
Got 7.
Yep, give him 7.
Clock rolls on.
Timeout Holt.
Yep. Is that the end of them? I still got one more. He's bringing his first team defense back in too. He sees what we're doing, so he's doing the same thing.
And I can understand that.
Me too. I'm not exactly sure why our first team's on the field, but
No,
might be his third. Might be his third team.
These are our third teams.
Yeah.
These are all white jerseys. That's why he called timeout, to make sure he got everybody in.
Yeah, good for him. I like that, Jim.
Mm-hmm. We got twins, single back. Yeah, that line is not.
This is Stahl.
And that's Stahl. Nice run by Stahl. He picked up
first down.
He picked up another 8 or 9.
Going to be enough right there. A couple more runs.
He's quick. Isn't it nice? And here comes Justin Lehman in.
There we go. All right. Now we're back to lots of substitution.
Looks like Delgado maybe next play. Nice kid.
This is Stahl again.
Stahl.
Oh, he picked his way through that hole pretty nicely.
Nice 5 or 6 yards. Here comes in Delgado and
Williams, number 75.
Yeah, Lonnie Williams. Another nice kid. Okay. Could be the last play of the game.
Yeah. Unless it goes all the way.
And he might. And he might.
Yep. Stays in bounds. Got a first down.
First
so
down. That's going to stop the clock.
But they'll restart it upon the set.
So you got 21 seconds. Boy, we picked up a few yards tonight. Been a good night for Davison football.
Good Davison football game.
We know we had to win 2 out of the first 3. Just had to win 2 out of 3. We could go 3 out of 3.
This could be a magical season. We'll see.
This could be a magical season. Well,
we're going to go one more here. One more snap.
We've had magical seasons, you know what?
Yeah, we have. Just hold it. Benny, don't even run the play. Number 29 gets a carry. Matthew Almassi.
Matthew Almassi.
Wow.
Nice win.
34-20. Davison knocks off Holt.
Melissa out on the field. We'll have an interview.
Yeah, so hang on, and Melissa will give us a player interview.
And then we'll wrap things up.
Football fans, we hope you enjoyed tonight's contest. We thank you very, very much for attending and supporting your favorite high school football team. drive very safely on your way home. Cardinal fans, we'll see you next week. Next Friday at Flushing. You don't need to read it. Hey, Chelsea. I hate to put it back in, but somebody might want it. I guess we always know how to take them out. Where's it gonna go?
We're gonna go deep for yeah, one.
You remember Mike at the Holt Stadium? Started the street. Yes, I do. That's why every time.
Thanks, guys. The final score tonight was 34-20, and I'm here with senior Jeremy Wilson. So you guys look spectacular tonight. So do you guys feel like you're set to go all the way?
Yeah, we're working harder every game, and we really feel we have it this year, and we got all around, we're awesome, so I think we can do it. Just got to work hard every day.
So I know that you got 2 touchdowns tonight, and one of them was a 78-yard bomb. So how did it feel, and what were you thinking when you ran that one in?
We knew the receiver or the corners weren't really respecting the pass. They were looking for the run, so the coach called the play, and I knew I could beat him deep, so we just went, and Jared threw a good ball. It was a good play.
And I know that you guys travel next week to Flushing to take on the Raiders. Are you guys looking forward to it?
Yeah, we're looking forward to getting the Big 9 and show them how that is. So it should be fun. I had a good game against them last year, so it should be fun. They're a good team.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yep.
And don't forget. And now we'll take it back up to the announcers to wrap the game up.
We can't get no cover. Who else is playing tonight?
You know why? Because of who we're playing.
Yeah.
But they're a good team. They don't.
All right. Close up the game.
I got.
We on? Okay, now for some final stats here. Final score, Davison 34, Holt 20. Total offense, Davison 474 offensive yards, Holt 353. Davison on 47 plays, 10.1 yards per play, Holt 61 plays, 5.8 yards. Rushing yards, Davison 316 yards on 39 carries, Holt 252 yards on 43 carries. Passing yards, Davison 158, Holt 101. Davison on 8 plays, 4 for 8 for 3 touchdowns. Fumbles, 1 each. 1 for Davison, 1 for Holt.
We had 1 interception.
We had 1 interception. Quarterback sacks, they had 1. And third down efficiency, Davison 20%, Holt 50. Fourth down efficiency, Davison 100, Holt 66. Penalties, Holt 6 for 50, Davison 7 for 39. Time of possession, Holt 27:52, Davison 25:08. But the big score at the end, Davison 34, Holt 20.
And that's going to do it for tonight. We'll be back with you 3 weeks from tomorrow for the next broadcast, which will be against Powers. That should be a dandy.
It should be a dandy. Hope to see you next week at Flushing.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you for watching DTV's live coverage of high school Davison football. Special thanks goes to Jim Waldron Buick Pontiac GMC. Log on to www.jimwaldron.com to find out why the Waldron way is a whole lot better. Thank you, and join us for our next DTV Sports broadcast. Have a good night.